is up, everybody? How you guys doing? Hopefully y'all can hear me okay. We have a few people watching. Dan was here first, I think. We have Sir Will 3D in the house, Jonathan Barnes, and DJ. Wow, I'm not going to try the last part of that because I'll kill it. 3D Printing Llama's in the house. Loyal going to sleep right through this. That is funny. He probably will, yeah. This is super early. It's like 8 o'clock pooch time. I like to call it pooch time, California time. But it's like 9 o'clock East Coast, right? Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. I should put my lav on, but I'm using this mic down here, and might give you one more there. Let's see if that works. Jonathan Barnes, 4 p.m. My math is off. Oh, yeah, they're right. No, it's 8 o'clock pooch time because they're 2 hours behind me. I think 1 o'clock Eastern time. I think they're just 1 hour ahead of me. Did I say 1 o'clock? Dang it. I meant 11 o'clock Eastern. You're right. My math is off. Few more hours of work. Yeah, so, excuse me. So yesterday I was hanging out at work, and I knew it was going to be slow, and I was not running tickets. I work for a hospital group, and I was just, it was a catch-up day today, and I was like, you know what? I don't need to come in. So I asked my boss, and he said I could have off, and here I am. What are you guys drinking? I got some coffee. I made some coffee. It's, what do we got? An iced peppermint mocha today. I surprised my wife. She didn't even know I was going to be off. So, well, we're a little bit in. I want to get this rocking and rolling because I want to see what we can do with this thing. We can hear you. Awesome. I see people are watching on the Facebooks. You got some water, coffee and water. I like it. Like I said, I made myself a nice coffee, an iced peppermint mocha. And it is definitely time for the coffee. I was up way too late last night. 1700 in the Netherlands. You are in the future. Nice. Yes. Not yet. Not yet. No booze yet. A little early. Peter Platt's drinking some coffee. Got a knife here somewhere. So I was up pretty late playing with raising this table up. I got some table risers, and I'm going to see how this goes. But I also ordered a frame for a raising desk or a sit-stand desk or table. And I'm going to make a top for it that will go on it. And hopefully I can do both and get rid of this folding table. But I wanted to test it. So I ordered these risers, like I said on my stream the other night. Someone gave me a hard time because I didn't print them. I should have printed them. I didn't. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have printed them. Tea for me, Nick says. Maker Vikings in the house. Thomas, it's funny to see you at this time of the day, man. Nice to see you. It's not the wobbly table, see? Unless I really shake it. The wobbly table is this way. You can actually see the leg, like right here. That's the stainless steel table I have. Normally I do my resin stuff on that table because if I spill it, too bad. Yeah, I need to fix my, I need to fix my microphone. Yeah, I'm using, it is odd probably because it's so far away. Here, I bet you if I did that, that's much better, but I'm probably blowing you up now. Right? Is that better? We'll do that. I don't care. I'm good with that. Jim is a fake. Yes, it's all fake. I'm actually, this is pre-recorded. I knew you were going to say that. Yeah. We're going to rock and roll. Is that better on the vocals? I don't care if the mic is way out here. If it gives you guys better sound, I'm in. I just didn't plug my lav in. Sometimes I use my lav when I do these, and I did not do that today. Mostly because I forgot. England, what's in the box? In the box, we have a Ecubmaker Toy DIY 4-in-1 3D printer, CNC, laser. Audio is fine. Nice. We're going to pop this bad boy open. So they sent this to me quite a while ago, and I apologize. I just have not got to it. I keep wanting to get to it, and I want to do some fun stuff with the with all three. They call it a 4-in-1, but really what it is it's 3D printing, CNC, and laser, and then dual extrusion 3D printing. So it's a 2-to-1 idea. And so they call that 4, but really it's 3D printing is 1 combined to me. Cat 3D, how you doing? Carl Fenton, how are you? So I'm going to pop this open. We got the foam in the top. If I can show you. There we go. Yoav, how are you? So I'm gonna tilt this forward so you guys can see what is inside. If it's not too blown out, there you go. So we got the thank you card here. If I can reach it without seeing it, there we go. Little thank you card as a valued member. Let us know how we did. And then everything else is packed in here. We got a box and everything else. So packed very nice. This thing is really heavy. This is as heavy, at least, as that as the CR10V3. Wow, the CR10V3 behind me. John Strand, how are you? So I'm going to pop this on the ground. Oh, and I'm going to pop this out. It says mountings. So we'll put that over here. Greetings, Comment Empire and Nightcrawler. How you guys doing? Richard Godward, how are you? How much does it cost, Jim? That is a phenomenal question. I think I put a link in the description for Amazon. I believe it's right around the $500 area, I think. Let me go look here. I forgot. Toy DIY 4-in-1. Getting stuff on me already. Supporting Slice Engineering today. Ecubmaker. So you can get it primed for $488, or you can get it for $399, not prime or something, it looks like. But I'll jump on here and I'll show you this real quick here. Let me change this and share my. Good afternoon, Andrew Hayes. How are you? I am definitely in the garage. I'm no low Moses, but it's for your next cup of coffee. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sir Will 3D, I appreciate that. Let me do this. I'm going to share this screen, this Chrome tab, so you guys can see what I'm seeing. Just make sure you're seeing what I'm seeing, and then I'll blow it up. All right, so this here is what it looks like on Amazon. So I think $488 prime shipped. But if I share a different screen and I go right to their website, okay? Thanks, John. I appreciate that. So this is on their website, okay? And I scroll up to the top, and then let's see. I was checking out. I had to download their slicer. They have a new firmware they have a firmware called 128. We're going to check which one we have, and I might not do that on the stream, but I might do it anyway later. So let's go here. Ecubmaker Toy DIY 4-in-1. If you scroll down, get rid of this garbage. Oh, where is it? Let me go home. I swear, they had a pop-up saying you can save $200 right now if you sign up. Let me do this. There we go. So let me just go back here. So this is their homepage, ecubmaker.com. Click on the picture in the front here. That will take you to the next page, the Ecubmaker store, and this will pop up. If you decide to sign up for their email, it looks like you can get $200 off. I mean, $200 off, not bad to give them an email address. That give them one of the ones you don't use. I don't care. I didn't say that out loud, did I? Oh yeah, I did. But you can get $200 off of your printer. And how much do they have it on here for? Let me just add to cart. Woo! $6.99 on their website. So go buy it from Amazon. Sorry, Ecubmaker, but I can't recommend them buying it from your store when you're $200 more than Amazon shipped Prime. So there's that. We just learned that together. Buy it from Amazon. My link is in the description below. I didn't say buy it yet. Let's check it out first. If you want to check out a full, really good review of this, Chris Kersey, Kersey Fabrications, he did an excellent review of the 3D printing capabilities of this printer, and I have linked it in the description below as well. It is like 40 minutes long, and it is very, very good. Give them Jim's email. Nice. Then I'll get the discount. Here's the thing. Cat 3D, awesome. How are you? Have a great day. Nice to see you. Battle Cry, give gems. That's right. So here's the thing. I will say buy it from Amazon all day. Prime, if you're in the US at least, $488 shipped is cheaper than the $200 off they're asking on their website, and it'll deliver in 2 days, it looks like. So, well, Tuesday, according to this. But thank you again, Sir Will 3D. So let me put this over here. Let's see what else we got. Foam. 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 There's a lot of foam. So I watched Chris's video earlier this morning just to get an idea of what I was getting myself into, and he said it all came ready to go. So we're gonna pop this thing up. I think it all comes put together, which is awesome. Oh yeah, look at that. So it takes off some more foam. This thing has got so much foam packed in here. It's crazy. Yeah, they get the money either way. That's right. So save yourself money. And if you were thinking about getting something like this, get it from Amazon. It's cheaper. So you got zip ties going through the foam here all the way around. I'm going to grab my trusty Creality nippers, because I have a bajillion of them. What are you guys all doing today? It's New Year's Eve. Here in the U.S., we celebrate it as New Year's Eve. I'm thinking most places celebrate some form of that. Fries are up, yeah. You heard the beeping. My the Wise lock on my garage door is jammed right now. Well, the door, when it got cold, it shifted and it won't lock until I push it. So it's yelling at me. But we got back here, you can't really see it, but we got, it's about 90% done. So it might be done before the stream's over and we'll check it out. But I got a nice long print on that CR10 V3 going. I'm playing with the release candidate 2 of Prusa Slicer, and they have a built-in profile for the CR10 V3 right on it. Excuse me, so far, I didn't change anything except for my temps, and it looks good. Hey, from Canada, Randy McFarland at work till 5 p.m., but not doing much. Turning the page, yes. Working on drones, nice. There's an alarm, yes, there is. Running printers, awesome. Getting ready to host 2 grandsons overnight so the parents can go party, nice. We are in their bubble, so it's cool. I like it. We are actually, for just a little while, we did not get together with my parents, or my mother-in-law and father-in-law for Christmas because they were quarantined, and my wife lost her grandpa the day after Christmas, and so we did not get together with them for Christmas. So for a little while tonight, we're going to go over there and be safe and say hi, at least, and so the little guy can see them. All right. So this is it. There's a seam right in the middle of this table. It's a folding table, and it comes together. And it's funny because if I set stuff there, it becomes off level. But this is what it looks like. Little packing. I gotta say, packing very nice. This thing was wrapped up to battle. Like I said, packing is very nice. Everything on here appears to be metal. There is some injection molded stuff, but a lot of metal, and this thing is a beast. I wish I had a scale out here. Oh, this thing's pretty dang heavy. It looks like it has linear rails, so that's kind of cool. Let me get this, and they're black at least, so that's nice. They blend in. Today, I am looking for some easy 2-color prints. I did screw sorting one and with good results. Nice. The screw sorting one, that sounds like fun. You'll have to shoot that one to me so I can see what you mean. If you have a thing number, you can type the thing number if it's on Thingiverse or whatever. So, let's see if I can put this a little closer until we get everything out. It's kind of blown out with that light, but there is a little screen up top here. Here, I got an idea. Let's see if I can make you guys all motion sick. So there's a little screen there. The little bed over here. The extruders are in the back here. Let's see if you can see them. There's one there and one there for the dual color. Your stepper motor is hiding back here. There's another stepper motor here. Looks like a USB full-size SD card. Yeah, it's very similar in size to a Prusa Mini, I imagine. I don't have a Prusa Mini yet, but thanks to Loyal Moses, I will probably in the next few weeks. So there's a power button and Ecubmaker there. There's the rails it rides on. There's the head changer there. This is actually, if I can show you without shaking to death. So that part there, that tray, that's actually where the filament wipes when it's doing multicolor prints. Instead of building a tower on the bed, they'll come over here and just wipe a little bit and then dump it off the side of the printer, which is really cool. No taking up some space for a tower on that one. All the usual suspects, yes. Shane, how are you? How much snow did you get up there? I think you're up there, if I remember right. We definitely got some snow. Jonathan Barnes, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Jonathan Barnes hit my PayPal for $5, and I really appreciate that. PayPal is awesome. There's a link, should be a link in the description, or you probably will see it. Nightbot might yell at you on the chat there. The thing with PayPal is that it does not take 30%. Like YouTube and Google does. So when we get money here, it takes 30%. When we get it through PayPal, it doesn't. It's much less. But that's okay. Beggars can't be choosers, right? Thanks to the generosity of a couple people recently on the last stream with this Ender 3 V3, or and I said Ender 3 V3, the CR10 V3 here. We had some really cool donations, and Loyal Moses jumped in there for a big one, and that's how I ordered the new table that's coming. It says it's going to be here today, but I doubt it because it was I bought it through Amazon, and it said it would be here today, but it wasn't shipped through Amazon, so I'm not believing that. Fight the man, yes. Oh, Shane, did you respond? I don't think so. We got a whole lot of an inch. I can't remember, Shane. Are you south of me or north of me? I don't remember. 3D Print Farms in the house. Holy moly. Garrett's watching. Another $5. Thank you so much, Stan. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What model of desk? Actually, I ordered a frame with dual motors, and it everything comes except for the top. And I did that to save a little money on the rest of it, but I'm going to build a top. So I'm going to build the top to my spec, and I'm going to do that by, it's going to be very similar to the one that's back here. I'm going to do that with plywood, and then I'm going to take laminate, looks like hardwood flooring, laminate flooring, and click it together and glue it down and make a nice tabletop here, so it won't be so washed out like this one is, and it'll look good. You're up north in Green Bay. I thought you would have got more up north. I guess not. Maybe it was all south of us. So we got about 6 inches, I believe, here, which was a lot of fun. Holy moly, another one. Hang on, I'm getting blown up. You guys are awesome. Stan, thank you so much for $5. Dan from Slice Engineering, I think, is in the house. Thank you so much for $10. I love these. If you guys don't have a Slice Engineering shirt, you need to get one. This is the softest shirt I own, I think. Also, Richard Godwin, thank you so much, $5. You guys are awesome the day before the new year here. It'll definitely help me get the new table flowing. What I wanted in a table was something that went up and down, so I could sit here and do hot makes or any sitting thing, or I can raise it and do stuff like this, and it would be easier and it would be nicer. This table's it's a folding table. It's nice. It has a white tablecloth on it, a stretchy tablecloth, but it's definitely not going to hold up. It'll tear. Oh, let's see. What model of that? You already said that. What's up, George? How are you? Comet Empire, looking to buy a motorized desk basic as well. Give me a second. I'll grab the one I got. I can put the link in the description. We have 6:30 to go until 2020. Nice, 6.5 hours. 3D Gusner. It's called the Imperial Screw Gauge thing number. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Oh, you were the oh, what did I say? Did I read that wrong? I bet I did. I did say Dan, but you know what? That's my fault. It wasn't the Slice Engineering Dan. It was DB3D Dan. I read that wrong when I was talking too fast and not paying attention enough. Happy New Year to all Aussies. That's right. Thank you, Dan. I really, really appreciate that. What's my wife just sent me a picture. She got the baby to sleep. She's been trying to get him to nap for a bit. Give me 2 seconds here. Amazon. Oops. Someone wanted the model that I ordered. Now I can't 100%, obviously I can't vouch for this yet because I don't have it, but it had good reviews and you can put any top you want on it. And that's what I liked myself. So let's see. No, that figures. Hang on. Now we're talking about desks. I like it. All right, what did I type here? 1E15E1B. There we go. So I grabbed this one right here. No, I was wrong. It's a single motor desk, but it's electric. That's right. Took me. I was looking at so many yesterday that I don't remember. There we go. Put the tiles. That would be cool. Do a full tile table and then resin them in or something. That would be awesome. Thank you, Dan. Again, I apologize for that. Did you get yourself a Robo Pooch table? Not yet. I got a wobbly version of the stainless steel one. If you watched the stream the other day, you would have seen it. Printer Mods, how you doing? Happy New Year. Build volume looks good for the form factor. Yeah, it's what is this? 120. I'll have to look again. I think it's 120 squared, I believe. Good morning, Mark. How are you, Mark John? That's funny. An error occurred. I think you guys got the link for the desk I ordered. I'll do it again just in case. There we go. Cool. All right, let's keep moving on this thing. So yeah, I ordered a frame. I'm going to put it together, and then I'm going to build the top I want. I like the idea with the tiles. I might actually put that to work or something. We'll see. And then I can raise and lower it, and it has memory settings, so I can be like, okay, number 1 is sitting, number 2 is standing, and then I just hit a button and it goes. But I like the idea of building my own top because you can make it as long up to their specs or as wide as you want. And I don't like the little 24-inch tabletops for myself because some of these printers are 24 inches wide. Like, think of the Ender 5 Plus. That is 2 feet squared about. So a 24-inch printer would take up that whole top, and I couldn't. I want to do a little bigger, probably a 30-inch. We'll see. Nice. An old door would be awesome. Who's this guy I'm watching? Tripods Garage. How are you? Cheers to the new year with some coffee. All right, let me just make sure I didn't miss anybody on the PayPal front. I really appreciate it, everybody. Richard, Dan, Stan, Jonathan Barnes. Thank you guys all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That'll definitely help the channel a lot. I used a butcher block countertop. I love that. I did that for my desk in the basement, actually. I grabbed a butcher block from Menards, actually had some decent ones, and they were nice and long, and it was just a bar top, so I didn't need it really wide. And then I polyurethaned it, That was fun. Holy moly. So this is a book. Look at this. Man, it's like an actual book. Holy. So on the front of this, it looks like they actually calibrate the Z offset for you ahead of time. And then they give you those numbers. Let me show you. You see that? Z offset single and dual. Please set the Z offset if you have changed the tool head. Make sure you read the manual. I mean, now that is phenomenal that they go through that extreme. And this being a metal machine, I can't imagine it'll move too much. So it looks like, and you guys are awesome today. You're awesome all the time, but Justin, thank you so much. $20.21 on the PayPals. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. Let's see. Greetings, peeps. I use Butcher Block good. Let's see a full helmet and go. It might be a full helmet for my son, my 8-month-old son almost. Harbor Freight workbenches work awesome. Do they raise and lower? Because that's the reason why I did what I'm doing. Banky, how are you? Kitchen countertops from IKEA, solid wood in different sizes. Mark, that's a great idea. All right, so in this box, we have a tool kit, and it lists everything that's in here. Looks like an SD card, an SD card reader, USB cables, a sticker, spanners, power, safety glasses, a CNC tool, a CNC base plate, a CNC fixture, wood material, and a PNMA material. Wow. That's packed full of stuff. We'll get to that in a minute. Nope, does not raise and lower. Yeah, that's the one thing that I really, really wanted. I don't have a ton of space. I keep taking more and more space. As you can see, the rack over here, you can see the laser there. All of the lasers are like this way now, and all the 3D printing stuff is here, right? So I don't have a ton of space, and to go to something like this to do these live streams and then sit back down for like hot makes and stuff, I needed something I can adjust. I'm going to be doing more of these with new printers. So I really like doing videos, but I think I get a lot more engagement with you guys if I do stuff like this for the new printers. I am going to do a video on this one because I already shot it, or I already got most of the stuff done. This is the new Real T-Rex M18. Pretty nice printer out of the box, but that's not why we're here today. Groove Builders, love it. Thank you. Tool head. So we have a CNC tool head. So each one is in its own box. I really like this because if you wanted to, you could save them. You could keep them in these boxes. This is the laser tool head. I said you can keep them in these boxes. It's funny. It's just a bubble wrapped tool head here. And I'm going to drop it on the floor. There we go. As I flip everybody off, right? Try to hold it in there. That's cool, though. I mean, you could keep them in there. Love streams like this. Awesome. Were you guys on Joel's stream yesterday? That was a fun stream. Howdy, y'all. Gary T. How you doing? So this is a filament holder. We'll get that out. You could, but you won't. I'm not sure what that means. This is the next workbench on the way. Height adjustable 4-foot heavy duty worktop. What? It does raise and lower. Is this on Amazon? No? Yes? No? It's 4 foot. I like it. That's cool. And the price is nice if it comes with the top too. Let's see. You can 3D print and laser etch your own boxes with this machine. I could. Yes, I could. Have you ever heard of the DaVinci full color 3D printer? I've heard of it. I've not used it. Amazon. It is on Amazon. I'm going to check that out. So, Seville Classics Ultra HD height adjustable 4-foot desk. I can't copy that, so I'm going to pretend that I can type it in. Seville Classics height adjustable. Height adjustable stand-up desk. Not power. That's okay. I actually was looking for a crank one first, but that's okay. 4-foot heavy-duty wood top. Let's see. Height adjustable stand-up desk, heavy-duty wood. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up now. Oh, sweet. I did look at this one too. So the one that Tripod's talking about is, let me pop it on here. I know this is way off, but that's okay. Does this come with a silent board? I don't think so. This is a 8-bit. Hang on. There we go. Mike, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Reality 6 unboxed a few days ago. The one behind me that's printing currently is a CR10 V3. My Ender 6 or my CR6 SE is sitting right over here. All right, so you guys can see that, right? Yeah, you can see that now. So this is the one that Tripod's talking about. Yeah, that's a cool desk too. I like it. I like it. I'll put a link in the description or in this if you guys want to actually see it on your side. There you go. So that's the one that Tripod is grabbing next, which looks like a very nice desk. I like the top. It looks nice and thick. You could, but I still don't know what you could, but you won't means. I don't think this comes with the silent board. No. Let's see. Thank you, Mike. I really appreciate it. I hope you and your family are as well. I'm glad that you got into 3D printing, and I hope you're loving the hobby, man. I love it. You don't know, but that's true. The guy that got me into 3D printing, I curse his name, but he was a blessing in disguise every day, because without him, none of this would exist. Hey, how are you? Just popped in to say hi. Family time. That's okay. Enjoy the family. Family first. Comment Empire was thinking about getting a hand crank model and replacing with electric screwdriver. You could do that. Definitely do that. I've seen a lot of people do that. All right. We're talking so much about desks. We're not unboxing. That's okay, though. So far, we got out some tool heads, a holder, the FDM tool head, and a dual FDM tool head. So I thought they went to one of these on the newer models, but maybe I'm wrong. So they give you a dual, so it's like a Y 2-into-1, and then they give you a single extrusion. A bit off the rail. That's okay. Cartoon Climax just bought a 3D printer and have a Labus 3D printer. What is the best modeling software to use for this type of printer? Modeling software. I am not the guy to ask about modeling very well. But a lot of people like Fusion 360. A lot of people like Tinkercad. I heard Tinkercad is so much easier to use, but it's completely different than most of them. But someone in the chat could help you out better than I can, because I suck at modeling. Not going to lie. Jennifer, how are you? Thermo Recent. Thermos Recent? I don't know. Sorry, I killed that name. You should have a desk. Let's see. You should have a desk chat when your desk comes in. I could do that. Do a live build of my desk or something. Greg Gustum almost got this Voron switch wire. Woo! I need to see pictures of that. Hashtag hot makes. I want to see this. Don't be coy. You could be a model. I don't think so. A plus size model. I'm a big dude. Tinkercad seems to be getting better. Yeah, they added a bunch of new stuff recently. I like it a lot. Learned Tinkercad first grade, Gustin says. See, I did. The only things I've ever tried or modeled myself, I did in Tinkercad, and it was super easy. I mean, it took me a minute to learn, and I actually jumped on some YouTube videos because that's what I do, right? I'm fine. Awesome. Let me just see here. I think I got another notification. Oh, I was wrong. Okay, there we go. Thank you guys so much for the PayPal donations. I really appreciate that. It helps everything, and everything goes back to the channel, from the table or the new bench I'm building or table I'm building to everything you guys see here. I really appreciate that. Check out the PayPal links and the Patreon. Patreon is I need to do more there, but I have some fun stuff coming. Learn Tinkercad for some fun. Tinkercad, then Fusion 360. Rogue Gum Shield. Nice. How's it going? Nice to see you. Alessandro. Hello from Italy. How are you? So this box here is interesting. I believe it's a full size. Oh, it's two. It's 2 rolls of filament. What colors did they get? Let's check this out. All right, let me get this thing moving. So we're 42 minutes in. We haven't done anything yet. I mean, we unboxed some stuff, but that's about it. I would definitely. I mean, I would start with Tinkercad, but I don't. Again, I'm not a big modeler, but if you're just starting, Tinkercad is very easy to learn, and you can do notes now. You can do a lot of cool stuff. Just jump on YouTube, like we're watching now. Type in like Tinkercad tutorials or whatever, but it's very easy and it's free. That's the big thing. It's free. So I was watching an Adam Savage video the other day, and he was talking about his tools, and he said something that I wholeheartedly agree with, and I never said out loud before, but I 100% do. And I never realized I did it until he said it. But he said, when you're going to buy a tool, buy the cheapest tool you can buy. For instance, I don't know. If you don't know you're going to use it much, like this nippers. I'm going to use this nipper as an example. He said, buy the cheapest nippers you can get, and then see how much you use it. And then if you use it for the tools you're going to use it for, then buy the good one. And I was like, I do that all the time. I have a problem with looking at the really nice stuff, and then if I ever buy the really good stuff, I never use it, and then I'm like, why did I buy that? So if you buy the cheap one, make sure you use it first, and then buy the expensive one. That might be a good way to do it. That's why I like Tinkercad, because it's free. All right. Dual filament, so you can use the dual head FDM. Yes. Battlecry, Tinkercad is easy for beginners. Ooh, look. They didn't know it, but they sent me Brewers colors. Milwaukee Brewers colors. This is actually, it looks like really nice filament. We're definitely doing something. Blasto, hey, how are you? Let's see. Antonia. I think that's how you say your name. I apologize if I didn't say that correctly. I was looking for some Artur laser tips, and your videos showed up. I just bought an Ender 3 V2, and your video showed up. Now I'm watching your unboxing. Coincidence? I like it. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I hope you love the videos. I hope the videos help. That's the biggest thing. If you need anything, shoot me a chat. Now, in full honesty, it's getting a little bit overwhelming to respond to all of the chats and comments and emails I get. But I need to start taking time during the day, like an hour or two a day, just to respond to things. Let's see. Talking about his tool, yes. Gordon's Farmer Forge. Hi, how you doing? Blasto again's in the house. Perfect way to describe tool usage. I've killed those 2 blue snips. Now I use my fishing ones. I love it. Hi from the UK. How are you? Robbie Mac, what's up, Buttercup? Video helped me, and it was spelled correctly. Nice. That's a good thing. I tagged you in some pics on Twitter. Awesome, Greg. I can't wait to see them. put Tristan to work answering them emails. I wish I could. So right away, I noticed this is kind of an interesting way to do this. And this thing looks like it's built very good, but this is the spool holder. I'm going to change this camera here, and I'm going to show you this. See, it literally is floating plastic, which isn't a bad thing. It rolls. It's not a bad thing. It's just interesting how they put it together. They spent, looks like, a lot of time and money on this other part of the machine, and I'm curious to see how this works. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I wish I could put him to work answering stuff. That would be amazing. Okay, let's do this. What should we start with? Should we do a print, a 3D print? Should we do, we probably should do something that's not going to take forever. I mean, I think Chris did 3D prints in his, and he really liked it. We could do a laser. We could do a single or a dual. I don't think I want to play with the CNC because I've never done one before, and I don't have any idea what I'm doing. So, tool head-wise, I'll let you guys decide in the chat. Heavy duty that, yeah. Let's see. So we could do single extrusion 3D printer, dual extrusion 3D print, laser, and then I'll save CNC for later, just because I want to make sure that I know what I'm doing. Someone says dual. Fire up the laser. Normal spool. Yeah, you could definitely do a normal spool on it. So it's meant for the two small spools next to each other, but a normal spool would fit. Burning action. Dual. I have spoken. I just finished Mandalorian season 2 last night with Lindsay, and it was awesome. Dual. Burning action. Burning. Dual. This is the way. I love it. So I'm going to pop open it. I'm going to open it. How about we open the instructions real quick? Dually it. Mando fans everywhere, yes. All right. Fire safety, just so you know, if you're firing a laser, there could be fire. I'm wondering how well the CNC does. Seems like machine's trying to do this. I end up not doing anything exceptionally well. You know what's funny? If you check out Chris Kersey's full review of the 3D printing part, I have it in the description of the video below, and you watch it, like I said, it's about 40 minutes, but he has chapters. You can skip to the results. His dual extrusion prints came out phenomenally on this machine. Dual, I have spoken. Dual is the way. Stan Lee wants to see a laser. Stan Lee's with us, huh? I like it. So I got the unpacking part done. This is a really nice book. I mean, pictures, unpacking it, remove the screwdrivers from the box. It goes through lots of good stuff. Let me just make sure. I thought it said I had another one. I want to make sure. Gary Walsh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Gary. 2021. Same. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Interesting. So it says, unpack the stuffs. So it looks like we have a screwdriver, the SD card, a full-size SD card, a reader, all the good stuff in here. I'm going to pop that out. Let's see what's on the card. That's what we should probably do. Yeah, the dual extrusion sounds awesome. So it looks like we got some extra stuff in here, some Bowden couplers. They are the silver and black ones with the metal teeth, which is awesome. We have a couple thumb screw replacements in here, a really cool little, see if I can show you this. Look at that little guy, that little Phillips head. That's cool. Allen wrenches. This thing is a tank of a SD card reader. Interesting. Look at this thing. It looks like it's the size of a lighter, and it has slots everywhere. Thing is awesome. USB cable, right? It packaged. Some stuff. We'll find out what this is in a little bit. Ecubmaker. This must be for maybe the CNC. We'll see. CNC. Oh, we got some green glasses for the laser. Probably use my good ones if I use the laser today. Yeah, I found the build surface. It looks like a couple of different ones, and they stick down for 3D printing. So it's a magnetic. It says soft magnetic platform, but oh, there's the magnet. I was gonna say, but they didn't give you a magnet, so they give you two, maybe. Oh yeah. So they give you one on here that is on a magnet already, and then they give you another one as a replacement in case you need it, and then this one actually sticks too. So that's cool. Then we have some acrylic, some little pieces of some like basically particle board, chipboard. And then this must be the CNC wrap, carving raft. If my thing would stop seeing my face, it might do that. All right. Dual printer, let's go. If there's another printer of this dual, let's go later. So what I might do, because I think any of the dual stuff we do is going to take quite a while. It usually does when you do dual colors, okay? So maybe what I'll do is an initial something. Maybe I'm going to pull out that, maybe that. I might need to plug it into a computer to use the laser though. I'm not sure. We'll find out. What I might do is, if I do some dual stuff with it, I'll drop them on social media, and maybe we'll do another video like this or something. Wonder if you could laser CNC to what you have made on your printer. Maybe. So yeah, nice. My original I like it. My original idea with this machine was to CNC some wood, then take the laser and do what I've been doing on some of my other stuff and burn that wood into something cool, and then 3D print a stand for what I just CNC'd and lasered. I thought that would be fun. Oh, look, this is the power supply. So this is the power supply. Let's see if I can, there we go. There are testers on the thumb drive. Nice. Mike, how are you again? Let's see. Jim, there's something I've always wondered. Are you into heavy metal, long hair, theme of Edutech music because it's a hobby or the rocker hobby? I like it. I like all music, but I do like my rock music. The long hair came from a bet that I'm losing, and I have not cut my hair in quite a while because of I'm losing and I can't. I mean, I could, but that'd be cheating. And the music that you see or you hear on my channel is actually my wife's band called Wicked Realm. There should be a link in the description below. And if you hear the intro music and stuff, that's actually Lindsay's band. Sean, how are you? Laser the Duel, right? Sadiq, how are you? How power is the power supply? Let me look. Got to grab a power. So It is a 24 volt 5 amp power supply. 24 volt 5 amp. Mark John, I have put the G8 lens on my laser. Yes, I could do a video, sure. It's the way I did it was super easy. I unscrewed the old one, I screwed the new one in. I put some pipe thread tape on the new one, and I just screwed it right in. You can 3D print the adapters, which I suggest. It makes it easier as far as adjusting, but I just screwed it in. It worked. It did come on, yeah. Surprise! It was already turned on. Derek, okay, all right. So let's see what's on this card. I have no idea what's on this anyway. It goes in face up. Good to know. I probably should finish reading the instructions, right? Happy New Year. Thanks, Jerry. I appreciate that. How's the laser going, Jerry? Let's see. Unpacking. Wow. Apparently there's a bunch of stuff we have to do to unpack this bad boy before we can use it. So I'm going to turn it off. Looks like I have to unscrew a bunch of stuff. Why? Yeah, I'll just use these. We'll use the ones they gave us. I'm just going to grab the Allen wrenches here. It appears that when you read instructions, it tells you use the M3 screwdriver to unscrew on the left side of the fuselage and the back side of the fuselage because there's guide rails. So let me look at what it's talking about on the fuselage, right? So, got it. Must be on this side. Let me unplug this bad boy. When is your Prusa Mini coming? That's a good question. I think we have a couple weeks still. I'm guessing maybe February. Oh yeah. I don't know why, but it says to unscrew something here, which is weird. Let me see. What does it want me to unscrew? Use the M3 screwdriver to unscrew one screw on the left side of the fuselage. To fix the fixing seat on the back side of the fuselage to fix the S. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah. Got it. So interesting. So we have to take off some. I don't know if this works. That might be too small. They give me a bigger one? No. Interesting. So we have the bed here. Let me show you this. The bed here is attached for shipping. You don't see that very often, huh? So we got to take these off. Otherwise, this ain't going to move. We better do that. Daniel Garcia, awesome. Thanks, man. I'm glad that it helped. Mixing blacksmithing with 3D printing. I like that. I'm grabbing a different Allen wrench because I don't see one that fits this. And talking so much, I'm not getting this thing going. This is kind of Prusa Mini-ish, yes. Oh, let's see. There's two. Now, I don't know why it wanted me to take that first one out. The M3 screwdriver one. But maybe I'll do it anyway because it said to. Woo. This is interesting. Yeah, look at that. Now it moves. They lock. You know, I gotta say, they put a lot of thought into packing and shipping this thing. With these brackets, these are metal brackets. They lock the bed down with. A screw that went straight through the side to hold the bed from moving. That's awesome. So I cut that. I took that off. I took those four off. Tool head flat cable is not a handle. Just so you guys know, this is not a handle. Yeah. Tripod's Garage, I like it. Time for some caffeine. What's everybody drinking? I know I asked it earlier, but it's time for another one. I'll salute you. It is a little bit of pain at first, but I tell you, it took, what, a minute to do that? And if printers came more secure like this, I think we'd have less issues. I'm more worried about that. I might have to tighten that down. I think we'd have less issues with shipping if more came like this. Yeah, not a handle. Challenge accepted. Here's to some coffee. Happy New Year, everybody. Just made an Americano. Nice. This was an iced peppermint mocha that I made earlier. I like how Richard's thinking vodka and Coke. Mike's still on the coffee. Just got another notification here. That was Gary. Okay. Thank you again, everybody who's donated to here or PayPal. The PayPal chat, the PayPal thing is going through the chats there. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you guys so much for the support. As you saw yesterday, I posted 25,000 subscribers and counting, and over 2 million views. That is phenomenal. I love it. Considering in May we just did a 10,000 subscriber giveaway, right? Or something like that. I think we crossed 10,000 in May, yeah. Vodka, yes. Birch beer. I love birch beer, Dylan. You hit me in the strings right there, man. I love birch beer. Alcohol-free citrus punch. Andrew Hayes, how are you? I didn't see you. Dr. Pepper, 3D printing llama. Time for drinking. It's noon. Hey, it's 5 o'clock somewhere then, right? Thanks. Thanks for all the congrats. Ready to print. Assemble the tool head. Lock them down. Interesting. Oh, I got to put this together here. I imagine these are going to plug into the tool head, so I can't do anything with these yet. But when I get the tool head on here, I'm going to switch cameras so you guys can see me do this. Give me 1 second. Ooh. I need something really fancy like this piece of foam to do this with. When I get my new table, I'm going to I'm going to actually, there we go, build a second camera in. I actually have some mounts to go above me too. I just need to put them in. Just hit 5.5K. Congratulations, Tripod. 50K by the end of January. Oh crap, that'd be awesome. But I don't know if I can hit 50K by January, but I'll try. It's pandemic, so drink when you want. Just hit 60. Oh, 601. Dan, nice. Congratulations, 601, Dan. 5 o'clock here, Richard says. Okay. So we're going to choose the tool head we're going to do. What do we decide? The dual one is going to take too long to do on a stream. I have no idea. CNC laser. Let's see. So apparently there is like a auto leveling on this thing. So are we going to do laser? I think we're doing laser. Let's do laser. Why not? I didn't drink alcohol. 1 or 2 a year. That's okay. Gordon. It just hit 10:06. Wait, that's the time. Pew pew. Pew pew. All right. I'm going to do the laser. I think it says it's the laser. Interesting. Okay. So this is the module here. You can see it says laser tool head. Caution. That's the back of it. There's the plug-in here. And the laser is here. There you go. So the module's inside there. It's not. I can't imagine this is a very powerful laser. I don't think it said it's class 4, but I don't think it said what the actual power is. So I believe this goes. You raise this up like that. I believe this goes in. Oh, it slides down. So you take this thumb screw out. I just found that out. Like that. And then in these channels here, it slides over like that to lock itself down, which is awesome. And then you use the thumb screw. Oh, if you don't drop it. Here, let me do this. That's the top. So we use this thumb screw here to put the tool head back. It's kind of a cool way to change these. I want a laser machine, but the head has to look like a lightsaber. You could do that. That would be awesome. Gordon, that is very cool, man. I hope mom is okay and you're caring for her, which is awesome. Yeah, I'm assuming this is a. You're probably right on that tripod, which is fine with me because, to be honest, the smaller the laser, the better the etching it does because the beam is so small. So you can get some really cool detail. It is. It's actually very secure. This thing ain't going anywhere. It does have this. I'm not sure what this does yet. I'll have to read the instructions. Come on. Instructions. So I'm going to take the cable here and plug this in. We are now plugged in. Tech. Over. I am going to tighten this bed. This bed is very wobbly. Right here. See? I'm going to see if they gave me an Allen wrench. Otherwise, I'm going to grab one of my own here. That's not it. I'm just going to secure this because, oh, I don't like that it's wobbly. Time we got 11:09. Oh, much better. Much better. So check your bed. Check the bed tightness here when you get it. It's on those rails, so it shouldn't go far that way, but it was very wobbly this way. All right, so let's see. Who needs instructions? That's funny. Quick. Yes, it was very quick to do that. Now, if I wasn't talking, this thing would have been set up already, like in 5 minutes probably. Everything is ready to go. As soon as you unplug it, it literally, there's nothing to install except for putting your laser head on. I'm going to turn this thing on now. We're going to cross our fingers. I'm actually going to put this magnetic bed on when I raise this up because I'd rather have a bed on it. So let me see if I can show you the menu here. You can kind of see that. So it's not very, I don't know, what's the word? It's very minimalistic. So you got utility, change the tool head, change to, oh, look. Let's go back. Where's that? FDM header to laser. So we'll go to laser. Next. Let's see, remove the original tool head, but do not unplug the cable. Install the laser, and then click Finish to save the settings. Okay, cool. So that's really cool that it walks you through how to do it. Please shut off the power, remove the original cable, and then put it into the laser head, which we already had done because we never used the original. So it wants us to turn off the machine now, and then you swap the laser head cable or the head cable, and then turn it back on. So we'll turn it off. So my guess is this might give us different settings maybe for the laser. An epilogue laser. Nice, Mike. Oh, Gordon. Constant lockdown. That is not a terrible thing. Tripod. I would use gaffer's tape or a wire harness for that Bowden and ring cable. Yeah, probably. That's a good idea. Gordon has not had a haircut in quite a long time. Hit that like. All right, what do we got here? $10 from Michael. Thank you so much, Michael. I really appreciate that. I can't say thank you enough to everybody who's donated. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. All right. You see this now? I don't know if, can you read that? It says laser on it now. So that is awesome. So when I first plugged this thing in, it did not say that. It says laser now, which means when we tell it to change the tool head, the firmware and the board, when you turn the printer off and back on like it asks you to, changes the menus for your laser. That's cool. Let's see. Looking like Jim. That's funny. That's funny. Laser print guide. Step 1, place objects. Step 2, auto home. Step 3, pre-scan. Set the origin, and then print from SD. So, what should we burn? Should we burn some stuff? I have no idea what's on here to burn. So, let's see. I do feel like I want to put this on here, on the bed, because to protect it maybe, but I don't know. Yeah. Okay. I have no idea what we're going to burn. Let me just see. Did they give us anything? Thought one of those boxes. Behind me. So, in one of the boxes, they have this particle board, chipboard kind of thing. I'm going to see if it'll burn this. Radmaster, $25. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I think you guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much. So, I have no idea if this is what we're supposed to burn on, because I don't know what's on the card right now. So, let's... Step 1, place the object. Step 2, auto home. Uh-oh. We're auto homing. We're auto homing. Let me see if you can see this better this way. I might need to make a tower of stuff here so you guys can see this a little better. There we go. Maybe this is a terrible way. I'm just glad I have the second camera right now. All right. Well, apparently it homes up. You can see it home in there. You're 96% done on this other print I'm doing. Okay. So it homed upwards. Now it's going to the side. Now it's coming back down. Yeah, you're right on these. I don't like. Oh. Uh-oh. I hit a button. I did something. Oh. Did you guys see that? When I push this in, it auto-homed again this way and popped that back up. So let me do the auto-home again. So check this out. It homed in all access. Then it raises, and let's see if we can see this. Right here where this light is, which is cool, there's a light. It pushes that tool head down and it locks it in. Okay? That just locked the tool head in. Now it's going to come back down. And that's actually awesome. There's a light there. Yeah, this thing is smart. Gordon, thank you so much. A super sticker. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Rogue Gum Shield. Hey, they have a new one coming. They just asked me if I wanted to play with it. It's a bigger version of this, and they've done some upgrades. So hopefully they'll send me it. Okay, so now it popped that again, and now it's doing some other stuff. It is still doing its thing. So now we go to step 3, laser pre-scan. Okay. Very I think it's trying to figure out where the material is. Where are you? Nope, 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 nope. Ha! I walked right by him. I wanted to make sure I had my safety glasses. I really like these for the diode lasers. So it looks like it did a pre-scan. Linear rails everywhere. Yes. Attila, thank you so much. $5. Should we all have laser googles on? No. You guys are good. So set the origin. Save the previous 3 steps data. You must done this step. So I set the origin. So I hit OK here. Print from SD. And hey, look, there's a laser engraving test. So I'm going to do this, but I'm going to put my goggles. I don't know if it's going to fire right away. So you're okay with your goggles. You guys got a good view? You want me to come closer? I think we're good. Let me aim that down a little bit more. There we go. So I don't know. I assume you guys saw what it did. It actually like scanned where everything was, which is awesome. This is a really cool machine so far. 50 blue proof of love. Yes. Closing my eyes. You might have to adjust the material a bit. We'll find out. I thought it would scan it to figure out where it was. Now I'm going to use these goggles right here. These are ones that I purchased. They go over my glasses, which is awesome. They also are great for this range of laser. You guys are phenomenal here. Again, thank you everybody who's donated. Freaking lasers. The kid me is so happy. I love it. Watch out for an appointment. Happy New Year. Oh, I'm out for an appointment. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Gary Wash. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the donation earlier. All right, here we go. Laser test. Glasses on. So my glasses are currently on. And it is cutting. I think you guys can see it in the camera. Yeah, you can. Okay, good. It's doing its thing. I shouldn't say it's cutting. It's engraving. Is there a way to secure the print stock, or is it just good sitting there? That's a great question. We're going to find out after I read the manual. But for now, it's just sitting there. See, theoretically, it shouldn't go anywhere because the only thing that should, the only thing that could knock it off is me. I mean, nothing's going to touch it. How much was this? It is, let me do this so you guys can see my sweet goggles. Always wear goggles when you're doing anything with a laser. You only have one set of eyes. You do not want to mess around that way. For science, got that. How much was this? I believe it was $4.88 on Amazon, Prime shipped. If you get it straight from their website, which I suggest going to Amazon anyway, you can get it for $4.99. Or you can get it from Amazon in the US, $4.88 Prime shipped. Perfect. Everyone should think about this. I spent a year working as optician. I saw a few laser injuries. Oh gosh. Cyber Laurent, thank you. Cyber Gym 2070. Let's see. You know what? It adjusted itself, so I believe that it auto adjusts the Z is what I'm saying. Let me look. It might look like that, but I tell you what, it is coming out super good. Let me get you closer. Let me get you closer. We can do that. I'm not going to burn my face off here, but let's see. Oh, not high enough. Hang on. Look at that. I mean, that's looking very good as far as how good that burn is looking. You shouldn't need to secure anything. Yeah, exactly. I agree, Mike. Bargain. We're going to find out if this thing rock and rolls as good, if it 3D prints as good as Chris Kersey found on his stream. I would agree. And if it's CNC, that's what I can't wait to try. If the CNC is good, this thing is awesome. Chris did the 3D printing, and I'm going to see if he's available. Let's see if he's available to hop in here. But he did the 3D printing part of this, and his 3D prints came out very good, especially the dual color. The auto bed leveling. You know what time is it? We got time. When this is done, depending on how long this takes, when this is done, we'll do an FDM print, and I believe it actually raises up and scans the bed for leveling. It's kind of crazy. Yes, I do smell a little bit of burning as far as the cardboard or that stock goes. It does smell like you're burning cardboard or something, but always ventilation if you're going to use lasers. If you don't, it's not my fault, but I always say use it because I don't want to be responsible if you did not. I can't see my mouse. There it is. I want, David T says. I have not long subbed to you from the 3D printing parade. I'm not sure what that means, but awesome. Does it smell? It kind of smells burny. I would always, the CNC, maybe we'll try it. I have no idea what the CNC, I have no idea. Let's see if it shows us anything. FDM, laser function. The right way to change the laser head and firmware. Oh, you know what? It says to tape. It says to tape your material down on the corners. For that, okay. CNC function. Oh, now I see what it's actually going to do. This might take a little bit. All right then. Hopefully it goes a little faster than this because this burn is actually going to be a full. It's going to be the full logo. It looks like. Let's see if I can show you. In this book, which is a very good manual so far, up here, that's what it's burning. So that's what it's burning right now. CNC function. The CNC does have a like a hold down a plate, and it has hold downs, and you can actually CNC some of that acrylic they sent. It basically just etches it. That's cool. So while we're doing this, you know, while this is going, I got to wear these sweet glasses because obviously I don't want to go blind here. Let me just make sure. How about the smoke? It's not bad right now because it's not really burning that much, but I do smell a little bit of burning, whatever you call that, wood. Not really wood. It's like cardboard, pressed cardboard. Can we do CNC instead of FDM next? Maybe. Love to see a print. Spend some time looking at this. Limited space seems like a good desktop solution. So Rogue Gum Shield in the description of my video here. I don't want to say leave now, but after this, check out Chris Kersey's. He did a full review of the printing on this, the 3D printing, and it's really good. It's in the description of my video. Time to test the cancel resume. Ooh, I don't know if I want to do that. I want to start a little side gig, Antonio Garza. Recommendations on machines for starters. Are you talking 3D printer, laser? What do you what kind of side gig are you talking? Let's see if I can get a hold of Chris. Of course, these are taking all the blue out of everything, so it looks weird. Should I put a slice of bread and print onto that? Yes, I should do that. Burn some toast. Oh yeah, Chris. Let's see if Chris is around. I think I actually have his number. Oh, I see Garrett. One second. Even if it's just on your phone quick. Aha. So I'm talking to Chris real quick, and I just realized I'm probably blowing you guys out. Either that or it's just I can't see the lights now. There we go. These glasses are awesome. 97 watching. Woo! So far, what we've done is we've unboxed it. We've talked a lot. A lot of amazing people have donated to the channel through here or through PayPal. Like I said earlier, PayPal doesn't take the 30% that YouTube and Google really does. So my PayPal links have been pushed out there. But a lot of great people. Thank you guys so much for the donation. So far, we've unboxed it. It really comes all put together. We took out all the boxes. We saw the tool heads. All you have to do really is put your tool head on. You do the tool head change on the menu. You restart the the printer, and it changes the firmware. It gives you menus for that different tool head, which is amazing. And then we started a burn. So right now I got 7%. It's working. The bed is at 20C. It's cool. All right, let's see what he says here. Garrett, if you're watching, you can pop in too. Let's do it. Let's have some fun. 10 minutes. Oh. Cool. So maybe if this gets done, we'll do some CNC next. I'm going to use my keyboard here. I'm going to shoot Chris Kersey from Kersey Fabrications a link to the stream, and he can come in, hopefully, and talk to us a little bit about the 3D printing part of this, because he did an amazing review. So So that'll be cool. Then what we can do is not do the 3D printing part today on this live stream because, you know, he's done it already. Let's see what else this thing can do. We're seeing the laser right now. And I tell you what, I got to say this. Since August, I've been playing with the lasers, okay? I'll get to comments in 1 second. Since August, I've been playing with lasers. And I tell you what, this thing here, has some amazing resolution so far. And I'm guessing because it's such a small beam, because it's such a small wattage. So there's a thing in the laser world. The smaller the wattage, the smaller your laser beam is going to be, which means more resolution when you do cool stuff like I've been doing on my videos. I have Ortour calls it a 20 watt. Really, it's about a 5.5 watt laser that all my videos, except for the Make Block one, but all my videos have been showing those, right? How do I say this? There is a guy named Nicky Norton who's done some amazing tile work, and he uses a 2.5 watt, and that stuff comes out absolutely amazing. So the smaller the laser wattage, the tighter, smaller the beam, the higher the resolution can be. And I don't know, let me go back to this. Let's see if it'll focus. If you guys can see this, it might not focus because of that laser, but yeah, there you go. Look at that. I mean, that looks absolutely great. Now, it's going to take quite a long time to do it, but it looks absolutely great. I mean, very, very good. How you? Let's see. I'm curious how you make. Let me go back up. I'm sorry, I missed that. I'm curious how you make the laser print. I think it said. Oh man, everything jumped. I'm sorry. Thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up. Heads up. Bret Hart with those glasses. Thank you. That's awesome. 106 people watching. How you guys doing out there? Happy New Year. Let's see. It only takes a minute to hit that thumbs up. Missing some Mr. T chains. I should get some. Laser engraving most of all. Sorry about the lack of information. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Antonio. Oh, I see what you're saying. Laser engraving. If you want to do something, it depends what you want to do. A lot of these little guys aren't going to cut very well without some little help, like air assist and stuff. But if you're just looking to engrave, man, jump on one of these diode lasers. They're cheap. They're easy. Just be careful because most of the time they're exposed. So you gotta wear your glasses anywhere near it. You don't want to put it in an open room in case somebody walks in. You don't want to sacrifice your eyes on one of these. How you make laser print files. There we go. So let me show you in a second here. I'm going to jump to the slicers here in a second. I should check my settings. I just want to make sure I have audio. Let's see. I do have audio. Okay, so I'll hear if Chris jumps in. You probably cannot etch something curved on this one. I mean, maybe if you put it on there and held it down, but it would not look good. This one would not turn it like a rotary. Let's see. Your printer's so bright, you got to wear shades. Yes. I'm going to get to that laser print files in a second here, okay? Best machine I've read so far with the stimulus. The toy I'm going to start with has 4 important features. No need for upgrades. Quite precise. $700. It has $200 bucks discount. Alfred, before you do anything here, if you're talking about this machine, okay, go to Amazon first. Use my my affiliate link in the description. Of course, I'm going to say use my affiliate link in the description. It's only $4.88 on Amazon, and that is prime shipped. It's cheaper than you can get it off their website. So do not, I'm sorry, Ecubmaker, but your website's crazy. Buy this thing off Amazon, get it cheaper. But I tell you what, the hour and 37 minutes we've been playing with this thing, it's built super strong. It came primarily all put together. So far, it's really cool when you swap out the heads and stuff. It does everything for you. Let's see, detail there. Roger Webb Laser Guy. I'm going to jump in here. Is Roger Webb, is he, I'm going to forget his channel. I'll look him up. I think I know who you're talking about there. He does CNC as laser. Nice. Yes. When I start 3D printing, I'm going to go print models of Grace and Simon from the Infinity Train. Nice. Good idea. Tripod's garage. Good. Okay. Real quick, I think Chris is going to be joining us sometime soon. I probably should have looked at his chats. Any of you guys are welcome if you want to join. Exclamation point. Right on. We'll invite everybody in that group chat. I like it. Hey, $5 from Matthew. Thank you so much, Matthew. I really appreciate that. To my PayPal account. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Man, this looks so good. I'm very impressed so far, man. I am super impressed. All right, let's do this. I'm going to share my crazy, my entire screen. And then hopefully you can see this. Okay, so this is the Ecubmaker. You should be able to see this now. This is the Ecubmaker slicer. In the top right, it says 4-in-1 FDM tool head here. It is a off-brand of Kira. This is version 4.20. And, you know, it's an off-brand of Kira. You know, that's what it looks like. So in the top right here, they give you some materials, but you can change this. So I can change this to a dual. So we're going to go to the dual tool head. There we go. So that changed it over. And now when you're looking at this, you have both extruders here. And this is all built in. But if I go up here to the add machine, I go down to the 4-in-1, and I go to the laser tool head. It'll ask me, do you want to open the laser tool head? Sure, let's open the laser tool head. So I'm going to maximize this. So this here, and I'm hoping you guys can see this okay. I'm not watching chat currently. I'm just having one. I just have one monitor today. So anyways, this here is you know what? I didn't even look. Okay, good. It's full screen. So this here is the laser side of things, and I have not played with this yet, but this is how you would work with the laser. So basically, let's just be random here. Let's open a file. I'm just going to go over here to I don't even know. Let's go to coasters. Let's pull in an SVG. What? Oh, I can't do an SVG. Right, there we go. So let's do this one. And now we got to find our laser head. There we go. And that is not what I pulled in. Not even close. So there's that. Let's go to File, Open, SVGs. That's not what I meant to do. File, Open. We're going to change this to a vector. And we're going to do coffee I need, Open. Oop. One more. I don't know what it's doing. That's crazy. That's not the file that it should be. But we'll pretend that this is the correct one. So I just heard Chris jump in. I believe it's Chris or somebody jumped in. Give me 1 second. I'll come over back to there and find you. So what's probably going to have to do is learn this software a little bit, but it looks like you can adjust everything. You can do your black and whites. Let's see. You can change that. You can do quality. So that's how many lines a minute. So this is definitely a little different than I'm used to using. Here's a speed. Here we go. So here's your speed and your size. Looks like you could do a line preview to see actually all the lines. You can do black and white dithering, which is cool. A lot of people like Jarvis. You can do Jarvis. And you can click here and see your lines. I don't know where this tiger came from, though. I'm not going to lie. There we go. So there's a preview. And each one of these turns into dots, if you see the little dots here. And that is where the laser is going to burn. The black is going to burn stronger. The little bit grayer area is not going to burn quite as much. And I'll have to learn this. This is a whole new, definitely a whole new software that I haven't played with yet. And I'll learn it. But that's how you, there we go. But that is how you load something on the laser. Hey, look. Chris, how are you?
Doing pretty good. I heard we're using a laser, so I came prepared.
Nice. So have you used, this is the, you might recognize this because you've done a video on it, the Toy DIY, if I could talk, 4-in-1. And mine actually did come with the 4 tool heads, too.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. I thought they swapped that to 1.
You got the 4 tool heads instead of the 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting, huh? And
yeah.
But anyways, the link to your video is in my description of this video because you did such an in-depth review of the 3D printing part. I thought I would bring you on because I say, who needs a 3D print right now? We're burning, as you can see here. Check this out. Have you done the laser on yours?
Yeah. Actually, I actually ended up doing that review in 2 different parts because it does so much. And so I had one part that was on the laser and the CNC, and then the other part that was on the 3D printing.
That's right. You know what? I remember now that you did the second part.
So I saw that this is what you were working on, so I got mine right here.
Yes. So what do you think of the 3D printing part?
It is the only 3D printer that does dual extrusion that I've had work just absolutely perfect out of the box.
Nice.
So
I haven't tried it yet.
So I will say, I as usual, after I publish a review, I check out other people's reviews as well. And so my review only can reflect my own experience, and not everyone else had the same experience I did. But at least I know at the time that I did mine, a lot of the firmware and other software had been updated,
right,
compared to what some of the earlier reviews of the unit had done. So
I need to check the firmware. I haven't done it yet.
Definitely update the firmware because they fixed a lot of things. But I had a great experience with the dual extrusion.
Nice. I need to check that because we got so excited to play with it. I didn't check my firmware, but I did see that there's like a version 2.8 or something like that out there.
Yeah, I was looking around behind me because I did this small dragon print that just turned out gorgeous. My only complaint about the machine at all was that it was small.
Yeah, it's not big, but hey, they got a new version coming out.
I mean, this is the build plate. It's tiny.
Everybody's saying hi in chat. If you guys don't know Chris, this is Chris from Kersey Fabrications, a phenomenal channel. He does way more in-depth reviews than I do, mostly because he does. and he's a master when it comes to the Ender 5 Plus. One of my favorite videos ever is your fan duct shootout.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's a good one, and I'll link that second part when I'm done with this. I got the first part for the 3D printing. I'll link the second part to this video too, just so everybody can see it. But let's see.
Okay, I just brought up the chat. I couldn't see it inside of StreamYard, so I've got it here pulled up. So
yeah, if you have not checked out Kersey Fabrications channel, definitely do that. But yeah, we were talking 3D printing, so everyone's like, no, let's do a laser, let's do CNC. In this case, this thing's gonna take forever. I might have to stop this because they want to see the CNC run. But you know, for me, playing with the lasers I've been playing with, then this thing is quite sick. I mean, let's see if it.
No, yeah, it works really well, and I really like their system for switching out the heads. You make a couple of changes on the screen, and you just swap out the wire and the hoses, and it's ready to go on the next task.
Right.
You know, if people go and follow your links to my reviews, then they'll see that I was able to get good results out of all of them. There's some leveling issues because it only does auto leveling. It doesn't have any adjustable knobs.
Yeah, and it does that with a laser, right? Or basically like a laser, a puck.
Yeah. I mean, it's got just a well, the laser's not for the bed leveling. They've got some optical in switches.
That's what I mean. It's like an optical that shoots down onto the bed, right?
No, it doesn't shoot down onto the bed.
What?
No.
Maybe they're wrong. They showed me pictures here. I'm just going by their pictures.
No, I don't think it shoots down onto. They don't have optical leveling like that. They've actually got it's built into their print head.
Oh.
And that's what right. I'm trying to remember because this was been months ago since I did this review. And I do still have this one out because, like I said, if I'm doing any small CNC work or small laser work, it's still a good machine for that. So I've kept it out.
I don't think this can be linked to Wi-Fi. No. Someone else said, I know the answer to this, but I don't know if you want to answer that or not. You don't have to if you don't want to. But
what was the question?
Did you get your CR6 Max yet?
Yeah, in fact, I posted about it on Twitter. So I do have my CR6 Max now. So I've already got one review lined up one live stream lined up for Saturday, which I'll go ahead and mention while we're here. So if you're not busy Saturday afternoon about 2:30 Eastern time, I'm going to do a live stream on the Ender 3 Max, which I also have now. And then I will probably for the following weekend schedule a live stream for the CR6 Max.
Nice. That'll be cool.
Yeah, and you know, I've got the same concerns about the main board that everyone else has with the smaller printer. I'm curious to see how well it works. But Big Tree Tech had a drop-in replacement, so I went ahead and grabbed one of those just in case. Nice. So we may take a look at that as well.
3D printing mama says, "Oh look, Jimmy Wonder." Well, we see how good. I'm not going to let this thing. I mean, this thing looks really good. I'm going to show you one more time. Let's before we go. I don't know how. I don't think it'll take that long. Let's do a CNC.
Let me go ahead and say hi to everyone that's in the chat because I got a lot of people saying hi to me, and I don't want to.
Yeah.
So hey to everybody that said hi to me, DB3D and 3D printing and painting. That's looking great, Jim. I found that example was really, really well done. Unlike other, 3D printers or other lasers that I've used, they actually had that one dialed in really well.
Yeah, they do. I mean, let's see if we can get this to zoom.
See Gordon Farmer's Forge. How you doing?
There we go. Look at that. I stopped it now, but I mean that's phenomenal.
Yeah. The quality on that's really good.
So
it's a little fuzzy there, Jim. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, here we go. There we go. Now I can take these off. I can actually see blue again, so that's good.
Hey, Dominique was asking. I don't know if he was asking me or you. Do you have any future plans for regular Ender 5 videos?
That's a good question. I think I don't remember what's on the list.
Are you like
I have a couple that I want to do. I need to do. I have an easy ABL kit for one that I'm going to put on. And what do you want to see? What do you want to see?
Yeah. See, I would like to put a couple of different main boards into the regular Ender 5. I know people have been. I got on my Ender 5 Plus kick, and then people didn't get as much Ender 5 content. So I would like to try some different main boards. Probably the SKR Mini E3 V2.0 would be really good in that printer.
That would be pretty cool. I think, isn't there a guide here? Let's see, laser printer guide, utilities. Oh, here we go. Change. I'm going to show this just so you guys can see this because this is such a cool menu. Maybe if it zooms. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. Kind of. So you can actually go here to change tool head. And I'm going to change it. Let's go to the CNC. So if you hit this, it'll say, let's see, unload filament first. Click the next. Well, there's no filament, right? So we're going to click next. And it says, remove the original tool head, but do not unplug the cable. Install the CNC header, and then click finish to save the settings. So what it's telling me to do, and Chris, you can tell me if I'm doing that right. What it's telling me to do is remove this one, but don't unplug it yet.
Yep.
And then we're going to put the CNC tool head on in a second.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll click next, and it'll tell us to reboot the machine. And it'll give us the firmware for the CNC then, right?
Yeah, I mean, basically, if you want to, you can go ahead and just tell it you're switching, cut the thing off, and then swap everything out.
Got it.
It's just trying to walk you through it so you don't forget anything, basically.
Turning Ender 3 into spool holder. That's funny. Love those goggles. Gotta love the goggles. Protect those eyes.
So 3D Printing Llama says we should take a look at the MKS boards.
Ooh.
Which I actually have. I've got a couple of printers sitting here that do have MKS boards in them, but I haven't bought any standalone MKS boards to put in printers.
All right. Just wanted to show, maybe. So this is the CNC tool that comes on it. It's the same up top, essentially, except for this one has a fan, and that other one had a fan too, but you can't really see the actual tool inside of it. But that looks like the spindle, right?
Yeah, I've got, yeah, that's what's actually on mine. That must have been the last thing I was doing with mine was the CNC.
So you drop it on, you screw you tighten back down here. Got an Ender 5 Pro with a 4.22 board. Just put a BL Touch, was a pain, but brought it back from the dead. Nice job, Rogue. Let's see. Big easy boards are great. Yes, I have a bunch of them, like 5. Would like to see a new video on configuring TH3D to work with a Creality 115 silent board and a BL Touch on the newest firmware. Can't get it to work. You might be able to do that. Try the Panda PI mainboard. Have not played with that yet.
I want to play with the Panda. Those are really interesting boards. It's one of those that if I would get through all the stuff already in my stack of stuff, I would probably buy one and take a look at it because it's a neat board.
All right, so finish. Now
hey, Jim, I'm going to let you go for a few minutes. I need to go eat some lunch.
I love it.
And
lunch? What's that?
And if you are still hanging out after I'm done with lunch, I'll join you back again for a few minutes.
Hey, that sounds good. I'll be here. Chris, thank you so much for jumping by. I'm glad that you could bring some insight to the 3D printing part and the other parts. I'll put both. I'll put the second part in the description of my video as well. But I really like, so far this thing's. I mean, it's kind of bulletproof. This thing is built like a bomb, man.
Yeah, that was the other thing I mentioned. I mean, it's all metal. There's like very little plastic on the entire machine.
Right. I suppose I need to put the CNC bed on it too, but does that just sit on?
The CNC head? No, I mean, you use the same screw on the top of it.
No, the actual bed here.
Let me see. I got to switch over.
I think it screws down with those.
Oh, the bed. Yeah, you've got
these right here.
You have these things here, which have a magnet that goes on one end that keeps it raised, and then you have a screw that goes on the other end.
Interesting. I see it. Yeah. So,
and that holds down your part just like that.
So you put the screw through one side, and that goes through the bed, it looks like.
Yep.
And then
you know what? The magnet and the screw actually go on the same side because it holds that side up.
Oh, got it. Oh, I was wondering why mine looked extra thick. That's because I had two magnets. So let's try it.
You take the print bed off, and that just screws into the end, and you can actually, it has two separate sets of screw holes.
Okay. So it just sits here.
Now you're going to set that. You're going to set the height on that right before you do the CNC. You'll definitely need to read the instructions there, but you'll need to set the height manually, and then once you set the height of your material, then it knows how far to drop down.
Oh, great! More instructions to read.
Strangely enough, CNC is not a plug and play kind of thing.
What?
I know.
You're telling me it's dangerous? No. Safety glasses. I have glasses on.
All right, Jim. I'm going to catch you in a few minutes.
All right. Have a good one, Chris. Thanks for popping in.
See you, everybody. Thanks for letting me join you here for a few minutes.
Hey, no worries. Thanks for jumping in.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Later. If you guys haven't checked out Chris's channel, definitely do that. He's got some awesome stuff going on his channel. He's very, very in depth and very good tutorials, along with some really good reviews too. Brian Vines chatting me. Hopefully I'm putting these on right. No. I'll have to read this a little closer, but I don't see any magnets. All I got are these washers, and we're going to see if I'm putting them on right or not. I love it. Marty, have a great one. Thank you. Lightspeed, how are you? Yes, Chris is the king of long format ended stuff. For sure. He does a great job. Where can you get an Ender 5 return for cheap? Good question. There's a new what is it? Is it Congro or I'm trying to remember what just put out Creality printers, refurbished and returned printers. I'm probably putting these on wrong, by the way. We're gonna find it out in a second here. We'll see. We will see. Oh, that one I definitely did. All right, Comgrow. Brian Vines. Comgrow does Creality refurbs. Yes. Yes. I can't remember the name of the group though, Steven. If you remind me, I'll get it to you. But I think they have a group and a website now too. All right. Next is CNC laser for me. Let me just check this here. $20 from Steve. Thank you so much, Steve. I really appreciate that. Definitely didn't have to do that. And if you're watching, thank you so much. I'm sorry, you're probably working. I don't remember if you're working or not, but I'm not. Thank you, Steve. I really appreciate that. Steve, the light speed, I just saw it. As far as your question goes. Okay, so I probably should read instructions a little closer than I have been. So, it wants me to put this mat on. Fix the CNC cutter with a wrench to ensure that the screw is locked in from failing. All right, let me grab the tiny little Allen wrench. Chris Travis, how are you? And let me make sure this thing doesn't fly out and hit us. It's like a grub screw. Yeah, that's pretty tight. It's like a grub screw in there, if you know what I mean there. Okay, install the fixture, then the CNC fixture, magnet, and washer on the base. I don't see any magnets. I don't know what they're talking about. All I have is these washers. I'll show you what one of these look like here. Uh-oh. Man down. There we go. So that's what I'm doing. I don't know if this is the correct way or not because these pictures aren't the best. And I probably should have watched Chris's part 2, but Mike Pearson says, I'm scared for you. Yeah, me too. Dubbed out. Comgrow has Ender 5 Pro refurb for $279. Ender 5 Pro, that's terrible. The returned Ender 5 Pros, like I said, Steven, hit me up and I can hook you up with that too. I think Comgrow's doing them, but I have a couple sources as well if you want an Ender 5 Pro. We can make that happen. Looking at the tool, or the third tool. Whoa, how cool is that? It looks cool. We're going to find out. Okay. Then it says, please bring your goggles. Okay, SD card, great. Place the objects to be carved, placed on a platform and fixed with the CNC fixture, which is assisted by a magnet/washer to hold the object because produces a lot of force, so you want to make sure it's pushed down good. Make sure the fixed position is not within the carving range, otherwise the equipment will be damaged. Oh, the fixture. I see what I see what it's saying. Let's see. The test model is 60 by 80 millimeters, and the acrylic plate that's provided is 80 by 150. Step 2, move the axis. The tip is aimed at the center of the surface, and it's being pressed. The gap between the CNC must be the same thickness of an A4 paper. Well, let's grab this first. All right. So what we got is acrylic, like that. Maybe someone in the chat can tell me, should I take the plastic off the acrylic or not? Someone said they're scared for me. Donate to PayPal just in case. It'll go to Tristan and Lindsay. Chris Travis, going for a grocery store run. Nice. Enjoy your dinner. Wasteboard is thick. Yeah, it's definitely thick. So it looks like we're supposed to put it on up and down. It's going to be the same image as what was trying to burn, and we need to secure it down on here somehow. So it is kind of cool. Let me raise this up. Leave it on. All right, I'm leaving it on, tripod. Leaving it on. Tripod said so. This is uncharted territory for me. I've never played with one of these. I'm going to go a little higher so you can get a better view. Hopefully of not failing. But hey, if we fail, we learn. So there you go. That's what we're looking at. So it says the test in here is 60 by 80. The acrylic is 80 by 150. So we probably want this somewhere centered between the two 40s, I'm guessing. Right in there. I'm going to center it up like that. And then I'm going to use these and hopefully tighten this down. Sorry, everything's shaking. So I'm going to tighten this down as much as I can. And hopefully it's not in that plane area, like I said. And again, never played with a CNC like this before. So, hey, Mike Pearson, you're going to miss me. Leave it on. Remember the bit matters may not do well with acrylic. That's what they gave us to test with, is the acrylic. So those two are tight. I'm going to come up here and do the same thing here. It looks like it's primarily straight. That's what you like to hear, right? Primarily straight. There we go. Now it's straight. I just want to make sure we're in tight. Plastic could catch on the bit. We'll find out. If it does, hopefully we're watching and I'm not near it. It's already 12:07. 86 people watching. Thank you. I wonder what this button does. I was going to see. Oh, 88. Nice. Nice. Okay. Let me go forward. I'm just trying to screw this down, and I couldn't do it with that in the way. Okay. So, obviously, this is not locked down very good here. What am I doing wrong? Look at that. It just slides all over in there. Well, I don't like that. Let's not do that. All right, let me look at this. That's like that. That's like that. Well, let me try something. Yeah, it's going to make a mess and catch. Blasto. I'd take off the film. Plastic could catch on the bit. Hit that. Hit everyone else. Hit that like button if you want to see us not. If you want to see us not catch, hopefully. There we go. I just had to bring these arms closer. So I had this too far from where it screws down. So I'm bringing it in closer. We're going to find out. I don't know what we're doing yet. Doesn't say to take it off, but hey. There we go. That's on there now. I can't move it. Okay. Check. Secured. Hopefully out of the way of the tool path. Cross your fingers. All right. Next. It says, step 2, move the axis, XYZ, to the tip. Let's see. The tip of the CNC cutter is aimed at the center of the surface. And the gap should be the same thickness as A4 paper. Steve, again, thank you. Thought I got another one here. So, how do we go down? Let's see. Guide. Place objects. Check. Move the axis. We need to move the Z. So we're coming down, and it says the gap between the CNC and the bit must be CNC bit and the PMMA. That doesn't make sense. to find out. We're learning. We're doing it together. It's been a fun stream, everybody. Matter of fact, before I do anything else, cheers. Happy New Year, everybody. A little more coffee. Adventures in CNC. There you go. Hey, Travis. How are you? To catch you up, we did this sweet, I didn't let it go, but we used a laser so far. If it zooms, that would be awesome. I think it doesn't like me because it, come on now. Wow, that is not awesome. Anyways, we used a laser. It looks really good. Instead of 3D printing, we're going to try the CNC, which I've never played with before. This says to move it down, so it's the thickness of an A5 paper. To set the origin is very important. The center position should be as set as possible. Okay, got it. So we'll come down. We got to make sure we center this thing as well. So that's very important, it says. But first, we're bringing this down. Oh, yeah. There you go. Safety goggles. I missed most of the show. Hey, you didn't miss much. We're here. We're bringing this down. And I'm going to attempt to I'm going to call that good. Just grabbing. One more down, I can't move it. One up. I can, but it grabs, just like a 3D printer. We're going to pretend that's good. I have no idea. Also, don't try this at home unless you... A4, yes, A5. Oh, God, does anyone have his local 911? Yes. I'm going to stand away from this when I do this. It's going to be amazing. I promise. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I think that's about center. Nope, it's not. I can see it on the screen there. I'm going to call that center-ish. Nope. Maybe we go forward a hair. So apparently it's very important to be very center on this because, yeah, you want to be center. So after you do that, it's the thickness of A4 paper. Check. Set the origin. It's very important that the center position should be set as far as possible to ensure there's no impact on the fixture with the machining range, within the machining range. In addition, the appropriate distance between the CNC and the bit material is also important. The carving will be too deep or too shallow. Whew! Man, this is scary. Oh, man. Yeah. So I think we're going to call that center. I'm going to have my power cord standing by. So set origin is next on the list. I'm going to hit done. We're going to go print from SD. I got my safety glasses on. More like glasses, but that's okay. It says CNC carving test mode on the screen. You can't really see it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start this. I'm going to stand over here because I'm a little nervous. Find your center. I have the power cord in my hands here. So if anything crazy starts to happen, I'll yank that power cord and hopefully all will be well. Safety, safety, safety first. I would suggest reading this way better than I ever did. Because you never know. Matter of fact, for extra protection, Jim's audio. I hope not. Did my audio die? I should have audio. Chris Travis is going to take off a bit. Need to work on a new keyboard. You want me? You want to start this? Hope those two tie downs are tight. I hope their four are tight. Let me do that. Okay. No, safety first. I'm going to put this on. I don't care if they're extra. Audio's good. I'm muted. Okay, good. So here's the deal. Once I hit the carve test mode, I'm going to step over here and hold this power cord and see what happens. You moved out two, but not the other two. It was just a thought. I don't know what you're talking about, but cool. Do it, do it. All right, everybody's ready. I'm going to hold my phone in my pocket and let the sparks. I got to hope there's no sparks. And whoever said take the plastic off, I didn't. So for Blasto, this is for you. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Wait. Here we go. We got the angle. Honey, if you're watching, I'm sorry. But there's got to be a first for everything. Let's go over this way now. Now that's terrifying. So it's, I'm going to bring the mic over here so you can hear me. It is moving the bed, as you can see. We're letting it spin. I need a blast shield. I do need a blast shield. I feel like I do. I really do. Because I've never done this before. You know, if I was a comfortable CNC person, that looks like it's not going to be on the bed. All right. So I'm hoping it's just tracing or something. I don't really know what it's doing right now, but... Captain, the shield's at 100%. I hope they're not failing. Oh man, it's getting close. This is a moment of truth here. This is a moment of terrifying truth. Stop. Why? What are we stopping for? Somebody said she would start a hairnet fund. That's funny. It's not doing anything currently. I don't even think, it's not even touching. I think it should be. So maybe I didn't get it close enough, maybe? I don't want to go any closer to find out. Cutting air, yeah. Oh, I got you. Man bun time not happening. I might have to go closer. Yeah, what I might have to do is actually stop it and make it closer to the material a little bit. But that requires me to go over to the front of the machine and hit the stop button. So here's, let's just go check it out. Did it do anything? No, it didn't do anything. I think I was too high. So it's too far away, yes. Your zero should be the top of your material surface. I definitely agree. Trust the process, okay. Plastics can be difficult. Oh yeah, good point on the printer mods. All right, we'll remove it. I don't know. I'll remove the plastic. Let me get it out of the way. I'll remove the plastic. Plastic's removed, mostly. And I'm going to reset. And we'll try this again. Nope. I'm going to reset like that. Make sure we're tight. I think I was too far away. Remove the plastic, voids the warranty. I like it. Yeah, I set it to the paper like it said. It says right here. It should be, the gap should be the same thickness as a piece of A4 paper. So let's go back to the guide. We place the object. Let's move the axis again. Go to about the center here. Now I'm going to make it tighter this time. Same paper, but I'll make it tighter. So, yeah, it is in there. Pretty good right now, actually. Z, good. That's tighter than it was, for sure. So then let's go back here. We'll pull our paper out. We'll set the center again. We'll do the origin. All right, set the origin. Print. We'll go. Everybody run. Let's see what happens. Here we go. It's spinning again. You can hear it. I'm standing off to the side. It's probably going to do its optical thingamajigger where it finds the stuff. Yeah, I'm with you, Blasto. I've made it pretty tight that time. Hopefully tight enough. If you guys are liking what you see, and that's me just messing around here, don't forget, you can hit me up on PayPal. The links have been blasted by Nightbot a bunch of times. Also, here you can always hit me up. We definitely appreciate all the donations today. Thank you guys all so much. I really, really, really appreciate that. Everything goes back to the channel, which is great. Fire. We saw a laser earlier, Ruby. All right, here we go. Cross your fingers. Maybe. Chris is back. All right, what am I doing wrong, Chris?
I don't know. You go ahead, go full screen with it though. You don't need me on there.
Hey, I hear something.
There we go. I don't think you're doing.
What was that?
Hold on. I've got multiple audio here. There we go.
Can you see the details? Yeah. Maybe the gap is to the waist.
No, that's working now. You're good. You're good.
All right. It didn't do anything in the beginning, but maybe it starts up that way.
No, the fact that you've got carving, it's working right. Hey, Travis, how you doing? Good to see you.
That's a pleasant sound. It kind of sounds like a really bad New Year's Eve blower thing. You know, you blow into it.
I knew I had to go get my headphones, otherwise I wouldn't even be able to talk over this.
Right. And I'm not going to lie. This is terrifying. So when you set your material height, you set the height to the material, not the wasteboard, right?
Right. You're setting it to the top of the material. Otherwise, it doesn't know how thick the
And
material
it says the thickness of a piece of paper, like when you're leveling the bed of a 3D printer, is what it sounded like.
Yeah. I mean, you just want the tiniest of gap between the head and your material.
Got it. So right now, there you go. I was going to say it's not doing anything that is a really nice sound.
I'm not 100% sure that you are centered, but it's going to carve at this point, so just let it go.
Yeah, that sound hurts my teeth. Yeah, it hurts my everything.
Hey, Jim, you're going to have to go to all sign language at this point.
I can't hear you. What was that?
I said you're going to have to go to all sign language at this point.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie, it's terrifying to set up the first time when you've never done it before.
Yeah, it's a lot louder than you'd expect.
Yeah, definitely. But I see it. If I look down there, I can actually see the carving. I think everyone else probably could too.
Yeah, what I did when I was carving mine was have a little compressed air so that you can clean it off every now and then.
Ah, good idea. So we're doing it. We're CNC, the first time ever. What does the design look like? I'll show you. Hang on. I can show you that. It's going to look like. I'm going to flip the other camera. Give me 2 seconds. I have my laser glasses on. You never know, right? Safety first.
Now, for anyone that's not familiar with this process, it is slow, particularly when doing detailed work.
That's what it should look like when it's done.
Yeah, and I have mine laying around here somewhere because I carved the same thing.
I don't know, but it's interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna stay over this way. I'll go back so you guys can see.
Yeah, maybe CNC is not the best thing for a live stream.
Right? Have you considered building the MP CNC gym? No, but it sounds like fun. I wonder if number 2 is not coming here. Very possible, but that's okay. Dope protective glasses. It's laser glasses. Thank you. Who said the dentist feels so nice? Sounds like a horror movie. Yes, it does. Anyone want to throw money at PayPal to make it stop? We can make that happen. No.
Wow. Jim pimping every part of the stream out now to PayPal.
There you go.
If you pay, the stream changes dynamically.
It started with Royal Moses the other day on my last stream. Was donating to time people out.
Love it.
And that got pretty fun because Tyler West took advantage of that because he volunteered with Kid Week. It sounds like a baby fox being electrocuted. All right. I would go with walrus, but yeah, I bet you that's a cool project, the MPCNC, but I have no idea where I'd put it. And then the 2 is I gotta learn something, to how to use it. This is interesting enough. I have no idea how long this is going to take, but I have a feeling it's going to take a while. So you got a live stream Saturday, you said?
Yep. Yeah, I was going to do it yesterday, but Joel took the good time slot, so I decided not to stream on top of Joel.
Got it. Well, I know there was a whole bunch of streams yesterday.
Yeah, it seemed like a popular day. So I was.
Let's see, who all streamed? Maurice, Jerry might have streamed. Joel. There's a couple more too.
Yeah, I generally like to stream in the afternoons on my days home, and so
right.
That prime time was taken.
Comet Empire, acrylic for a test piece is a no. They should give you wood. Noon Pacific would be good for Joel. Shane, Dan, David, nice. So, oh yeah, that's right. Dan was streaming yesterday too. I mean, that noise is just great.
I keep meaning to join in on one of Dan's stream, but he seems to always be streaming when I'm in the middle of something. It's either that or I'm always in the middle of something.
Wombat said they might have all streamed, but they didn't CNC live on there. No, they didn't. You're right. You're right. This is the only place you can find that today, probably. Practical Printing did the Hornet. That's right. I was going to do 2 streams in a row today. I have the Artillery Genius that I need to put together, too. But this one has been just very intriguing. This machine so far is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I like this one. Well, I tell you, doing a full review of it took a lot of time.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, especially you do such good in-depth reviews, and I imagine it takes a ton of time. This is my review of the machine right now. No.
Jim's got a baby at home, and this is the review.
There you go. There you go. And while we're talking, let me just look at something real quick here. So, man, that sound, I tell you. Oh, man.
Well, Stan mentioned that the snap makers are 3-in-1, and technically this is a 3-in-1 also, because I know my version of it didn't come with the single print head. It only came with the dual print head, which was fine because it worked fine for single color prints. So I still never really understood why they had the single print head in there.
Right. So, there is I was just checking to make sure. And I don't know if we're supposed to say this or not, but they didn't tell me I couldn't. So, there's another version of this coming soon. That is 350 square. So that's a pretty good size. 350 by 350 by 350.
I don't know what you're talking about, Jim. I think you're making stuff up at this point.
Yeah? I'm making it up.
Making it up. Jim's just saying what he wants.
I do. But it's true.
But I do have to say, a 350 by 350 version of this machine would be absolutely phenomenal.
Right?
Now, it would be even better if it was built like an Ender 5 Plus instead of like an Ender 3. I would love a box around this machine.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that.
Because then you could throw some polycarbonate around it and close it.
I like the idea of protection.
Yeah, right? Exactly. And that was one of the things I commented in my review, was really what it's missing is it needs an enclosure of some sort to really be safe. Otherwise, you kind of need to rope it off if you've got anyone in the area that might, get near it while it's running.
Yeah. And I might have gone too deep on this, so I'm not sure. It doesn't look real good yet, but maybe when it blows out, it will. So,
is everybody hearing me, or is Jim the only one that's not coming through?
Oh, hopefully I'm coming through. Let's see. This is like an under 2 yard. I can't hear him anyways.
You're right. This is like an Ender 2. I was talking about, like, I don't know what the next version of the machine's going to look like yet.
Yeah, Blasto's probably right on that. An enclosure with a camera would be awesome. Hopefully you guys can hear me still.
You just have to talk between the carving.
Yeah, exactly, right. I'm about ready to stop it anyway and see what it did. I have another sheet I can test on. That's a great sound there, but
Yeah, I'll tell you what, for testing, I went out and found some really nice hardwood to do carvings in, and it was just, the results are terrific on hardwood.
Oh, that's funny. All right. I'm about done with this one.
Jim's review of this machine is it does really good starting versions of projects.
Yeah. We don't. I mean, it's live. We can't be taking all day. No, I'm just joking. We could.
Jim, you got something else to do. Come on.
I do. I got a bunch of laser projects to get done before we go over to my in-laws, because that's their Christmas presents I haven't burned yet.
I'm waiting on the big project from you, Jim, where you do just a bathroom full of the tiles and then redo one of your bathrooms.
I love that idea.
That would be fantastic, and just have a sci-fi fantasy movie.
Well, what you could do is the indelible, the white, Nicky Norton came up with a white tile method that is indelible. Garrett showed that as well.
You're gonna have to raise that up now.
Yeah, too bad.
No, you got it. Okay.
Oh yeah, this right here. Now this came out so good. That's not true. This looks like someone said I sounded like a raptor being sent through a meat grinder. I'm pretty sure that's because that's what this came out like.
Yeah, that's beautiful when it's partially carved.
Welcome to CNC world. This is what's called, I've never done this before, and yeah, I don't even know where it was going, but
you know what? That's not the one that you showed the picture of. This is one that comes out like this Asian circular dragon design.
Oh.
And I wish that
makes me feel much better, because I'm looking at this going, if that looks like the printer, something's wrong.
I'm going to see if I can go find mine.
Art. Hey.
Let me see. Can I find mine? I have boxes and boxes of sample prints.
It's in the house. Is it broken? No, it's just I've never done it before. So we probably got too close. Either that, or what really happened was this design is not anything that I thought it was going to be. So that's what it came out like, but it probably was the whole design. I'm going to go back to this one so you can see Chris's there. Was it? It's modern art. Yeah. This right here, I'm going to throw up on eBay. We're going to start it at 2,000.
The unfinished job.
A quick duel now. I
can't find mine.
There's plastic everywhere right now.
Let me I brought a couple of examples of things I made with it so that people get a good feeling of what it can do.
Exactly.
So this is one that I
live stream.
This is one that I carved out of hardwood. Here we go. It's going to try to focus on something here, and I don't want it to focus on my face, but
a bidding war.
There we go. This is going to go in and out because this camera sucks.
I tell you what.
There we go.
The first person who donates and says they want this, I'll send it to you.
So this was done out of hardwood. Then I sanded it down and stained it a little bit. Turned out really nice. That was just with the CNC. And then here's something I made with the laser. So that turned out really nice as well on hardwood.
Nice. What kind of wood?
I am not a wood expert, So I am not going to make myself sound bad and guess wrongly. I got this. I have a friend that does woodworking. You can actually find him on Instagram, Walls Woodworking, and he does an amazing job. But there we go. It's good stuff.
Nice.
And I've got a dual color print that I did.
Yeah, that frog was phenomenal. That Arya dragon's awesome too.
So what impressed me most about this dragon is this color separation. And I'm going to have to get my face out of here. Let's see.
I know the dang face tracking. Right?
There we go. So the color separation on this was just phenomenal.
No one will donate now. You're probably right on that. Yeah, the color separation and the eyes.
Yeah,
the eyes
you can see them up there.
I saw that. That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's what this machine is capable of putting out. So it's small, but the quality of print and laser and CNC, if you tune it in and you play with it a little bit, it's pretty good. And I'm the first also to say, like Jim, I'm no expert at CNC or laser, but I was able to get some good results out of it. Now I use my coaster next to the
for the laser. Did you use their program?
Yes, I did. Okay. I mean, obviously this isn't dithered or anything,
right?
I didn't actually. I wasn't. Yeah. This is just an SVG. I wasn't really ever happy with the dithering software, but as long as I was printing just black, it was good.
Blasto, there's a link in the description. It is $488 shipped prime from Amazon. If you buy it directly from the website, it's more expensive, even with $200 off. So grab it from Amazon if you're thinking about it. You know what? I can't. The thing is, Chris has tested this much more than I have. I've been on here for about 3 hours, 2 hours and 45 minutes, and we've talked a lot. We've tried the laser, we've tried the CNC now. That's been really good. But the thing is, I have not, I'm just going off of what I played, so I haven't really done a full review of this thing or play with it. But from what Chris has shown, and the tree frog that you showed came out absolutely stunning, and that was a dual color. So I'm gonna while I'm doing this, and what I'll probably do is jump off here by 1 o'clock my time. But I'm undoing the bed so I can put the dual extruder back on, and maybe we'll start the dual extruder model that came on here, and then I'll post it on Twitter later or on the social medias later. But yeah, I'm not quite sold on the spool holders yet.
No, the spool holder is definitely the piece that I replaced quickly.
Oh,
I ended up just taking a couple of standalone spool holders that I'd printed before and use those instead.
Yeah, I might do that too. But so yeah, I mean, for a small fee of $79.99. No, I'm just kidding. Look at this thing. It's very artistic. Yeah.
Like I said, I wish I knew what I did with my box of parts. I'd show them what that was supposed to look like. Although if they want to go and watch my video, they can see what that looks like.
Highly suggest that. Let's tell them to do that. That's better for everybody.
And who was it? There was another good review of it who had slightly different results than me, and I like everyone to have a good range of different results.
Well, I just showed you mine.
That's his results, and they are phenomenal.
CNC FDM header. There we go.
Where is it?
Change. Next.
I want to find it. Modbot, that's who I was thinking of. I feel bad now I forgot his name. Modbot did a terrific review on it as well.
Flex guys would like to know what it's like with it. I think you didn't have good results with TPU, right?
Yes. Well, did I? That was a long time ago.
I thought you did not.
I don't think I did, because the extruder that it's got a plastic extruder, and it does not have a solid path.
Victor, it's yours if you want.
So I don't think I'd recommend it for flexibles.
All right, dual. My thing died. So this is the dual extruder. Let's see if I can get it to focus off my face. Maybe.
How often, Jim, do you have to go back and watch your old videos when people ask you questions?
Quite often, especially if it's something that I only did once.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Like, how was the flexibles on that printer?
I just watched that one this morning. You said it didn't go good.
Okay,
and
good.
You said you tried to do the dissolvable filament and it didn't stick to the PLA either.
Yeah, and that's more of a me not being very familiar with using the materials problem than this printer problem.
Victor says he'll give me 200 for it. Tripod says 201. Comment says 203. That's hilarious. Send them over.
Yeah. Show us the money or it didn't happen.
Yeah. The first actual donation takes it. If it's worth the price of shipping, it's yours. All right, we're plugged in. So here's a question. How do you know which one is which as far as the Bowden tubes go? You don't.
You watch my video and I explain it very clearly in that video.
I just figured it out. What I did was I wiggled them and I found which tube did.
Yeah, no, definitely. But of course, you have to look at the manual to find out which one's extruder 1 and which one's extruder 2.
Manual, come on, man.
Hey, some of these tools are not toys. Some of them are tools.
It says toy DIY, right?
It says so right there in the description.
Yeah. 500 pennies. Oh man, now we're getting it.
So this 203.15, is that in American dollars or are we in?
I think they're talking pennies.
203.15 pennies.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope we're rounding up.
Well, what time we got? 12:48. I'm starving. I might have to go to lunch soon. Yeah,
you're an extra time zone over from me, so at least you're a little bit ahead, or
right?
I'm a little bit ahead. This is the nice part about being on someone else's stream. I can go have lunch, come back.
I'm trying to figure out where it says which one to put in which. It says insert the tube between the FDM tool head. Make sure the force is all the way to the bottom. The white PTFE tubing from the extruder can be inserted into both tool heads for printing. The initial position of the filament front. That doesn't help me. Does it? No, it doesn't. I'm trying to see where it says which one to use for which one.
Yeah, because I guess the sample print is the cone, apparently.
Right. Let's see. Let me go back. Nope. It says don't use the cable as a handle. So that's good.
I probably wouldn't use the X-axis at all for a handle either.
Right. I mean, probably not. Yeah, I don't see in the manual here where it says which one is which.
This is where you put two colors in there that you don't really care which one's A and which one's B. Because it won't really matter. It's just a traffic cone.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Oh, what's funny is they call out a red box, but it's a black and white picture. Yeah, so there's that. You know what? We're gonna go for the bottom one, which is this one, into the right side, and the top one into the left side.
See you, Wombat. Have a good evening.
Wombat, have a great one. Happy New Year, Shane. All right, pesos. Oh, now we're talking about pesos. Great. Normally I heat these things up too, by the way.
No, tripod, it has one nozzle. It uses one nozzle with dual inputs.
It's a Y.
Which I still prefer. I still prefer the Y because then you don't have to align them.
I could not get that G-Tech to play nice, though. That A10M or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't catch that one. I need to go back and watch it because I was They've been hitting me up to do a review of their printers too, and I wasn't sure.
You probably would do better with it because you're more patient with that stuff than I am. I don't think it's a secret. I'm not patient with it. It didn't work right away, and I watched Teaching Tech's video, and he played with it a lot, and I was like, no, screw this.
Did you get dual extrusion to work properly with the JG Maker?
Kinda.
Yeah.
So the JG Maker is it's a machine. That's what it is. And it is super important. It's right there. That's how important it is. Yeah. So
I do have mine on a shelf.
You made it farther than mine did.
Well, as you know, though, my review caused problems. So.
Yeah. What? No.
Yeah. My reviews cause. Here's the thing: people don't realize is that if you give something a negative review and you actually care about it and want to follow up on it, it just means more work.
Yeah, that's true.
So I had problems with my JG Maker, and it caused me more work.
Check out my. You know what? Tripod. I think he has had good luck with his G-Techs.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let me see. Yes. Yeah. Apparently he did one. Very nice.
There's a couple people out there that has had really good luck with their G-Techs.
Sounds like Kenneth wants our JG Makers for parts.
You know what? If you were in Wisconsin, if anyone is in Wisconsin, hit me up. You can have it, Joel. If you want to drive by, pick it up. It came in a box the size of a car tire.
I don't have my box anymore.
My
box is up on the curb pretty quickly.
Long gone.
If there's ever a company that ever asks for a printer back after I do the review, they're going to have to send a box.
That's awesome. I agree. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to turn this way because I need to get these filaments on here somehow. This is an interesting way to have a filament go. But hey, that's okay. Hey, did you see they sent me Milwaukee Brewers colors, blue and yellow?
I had yellow and orange.
Blasto's in Wisconsin. Oh, Shane, is it really that bad? Not if you put the time into it, but remember, we got pre-production models.
We don't know what's coming on that printer because they kept, throughout the time that I was reviewing it, they kept saying that they were going to replace this part or replace that part, and I don't know what's coming.
Who knows? So, yes.
I couldn't get constant extrusion out of it. That was my problem. It wasn't consistent.
This is really nice. I'm with you on that. And leveling, of course, their leveling was not the best.
Yeah, if you haven't seen mine or Jim's review, they pinned down the center of that build plate, and it was really weird.
The only printer I've ever seen that to screw down the center of the build plate so you warp the living crap out of it when you tighten your wheels in.
They wanted you to use the display to set the offset, which is kind of neat, but it's definitely not intuitive.
Right. Uh-oh. Careful there, little filament. This is not heated up yet. I'm just pushing it in. Blasto and Shane are near me, and there's another person that pops in our streams that's north of me too. But I'll tell you what, if you guys want to fight it out, it is yours. You can take it.
Whoever shows up for it first.
Yeah, I mean, like literally email me, send me a chat. You guys know how to find me.
What did I send you a check? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, whatever. A check. No. Send me a chat and it can be yours very quickly to get it out of my garage. And maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll have amazing results like Noob had amazing results.
Yeah. There were several reviewers that didn't have any problems with it.
Right. And I'm hoping you do. The problem I had, and I did an okay review. The problem I had was it was a pre-production model. I had stuff come bent. I had one of the. I'm trying to remember now because it's been so long, but I remember there was some broken stuff, like just stuff was bent up and stuff like that, and I bent it all back, but
did Brian over at BV3D, did he ever finish his review, or did
I
he?
don't know if he ever posted it. I don't know. Chris Travis, that's right, Chris Travis. You can pick it up when you pick up your artwork here.
The printer comes with the artwork. That's amazing.
Yes.
For the low price of drive to my house.
Get it out of my life. Where is my? I cannot find my IPA. I was going to clean this bed.
Oh, I thought you were looking for your beer.
Not yet. I got to go to the in-laws.
Oh,
but
okay.
I'm going to use this. If Garrett, I don't know if Garrett's still watching. I haven't seen him comment in a long time from 3D Print Farm. But this is spray away glass cleaner. You can get it at Walmart and anywhere else pretty much. This stuff is amazing.
I have that stuff. That stuff's great.
And I'm going to, maybe I won't spray it directly on there.
That surface actually prints pretty good.
Does it? I just wanted to wipe it down, but the head is so close. I didn't want to spray the head. So, hey, a print just finished behind me on that CR10 V3. And this, I don't know if Trent is watching right now, but wow, that is hopefully going to dry. I don't know if Trent is watching right now, but a friend of mine named Trent designed a pretty cool box, and I printed the top of it, but it is very, very stuck to this bed. I'm going to have to play with getting it off there. And then I'm going to play with it. It's very similar to like a clock spring thing. He had never heard of clock spring. And he designed this box that you twist and it opens with latches and all this stuff. So I printed the top with the mechanisms and all that, and I'll have to see if I can get it off the bend. So we're pushed up. I'm going to just go down here.
Hey, Jim, full screen yourself real quick. I'm going to step away for a second.
Oh, I see how you are.
Hey, I've got a kid that needs his switch connected to the internet.
Oh boy, run! Save yourself. Blasto. I don't know why. It does have a rather tall dual Z setup on it, so I might be able to steal that off there. Never thought of that, but you can have it if you want it. IPA is suddenly widely available, especially 99%. Yes, it is. All right, guys, I don't have a lot of time left here, but I just want to go through the menus. Looks like I can move my axes. I can change the Z offset. Let me just go look. Remember on the manual here, it said, please set the Z offset if you have changed the tool head. Make sure you read the manual and watch the SD before using it. Oops. Dual is negative 0.175. So I'm going to just make sure the Z offset is negative 0.175 for the manual. I'm sorry, for the dual extrusion. And it is now, it was at 150, which was set for the single. So let me go back, main, print from, oh, here. You know what I should do is lift this thing up, but filament, you can set preheat temps. You can preheat it. We'll preheat it. Why not? No, I lied. It stopped it when you back out. All right. 3D printing test. CNC laser dual 3D printing. There we go. There we go. It's moving. Dun, 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 dun. I'm going to bring this down. And I'm going to change this camera so you guys can see real quick. And that doesn't help us, does it? So this is going to do its thing. I just told it to print a dual color. Ace is the place for gallons of IPA. I'm going to have to go over there. Upside down, very talented. Yeah, sometimes. So I wiped down this a little bit with my spray away glass cleaner. I told it to print. It looks like we're not heating up yet, but it's going all the way up and it's going to hit that top again. So it locks that in like that. And then if you remember right, he said, the manual even says this, it has like some sort of self-leveling in the head, built into the head. So let's see what it does. So we're coming down. Rogue, why the sad face? Okay. Well, it rehomed itself. Oops. Let me see if I can. There we go. This is really weird how it goes into the back here. I'll show you this real quick. So you have to run your filament that sits in like this, and it goes up into those. So it's interesting. Interesting. I'm going to check out Ace for IPA. Chris might be back, or he's frozen. I can't tell. What is this thing doing? There we go. Trying to get you in frame. Maybe. I'm all over with this camera, huh? This thing keeps moving so fast, I don't know where to show you. So once I get this going, I'm going to get out of here. We had such an awesome crowd today. You guys have been more than amazing with your donations to the channel. Another machine you desire. We're going to see. So, hey, it's doing auto leveling. And it actually popped out. Oh, man, can I show you that? Let's see. Trying to show you. You see that little probe? I don't know if it is showing up. It popped out a little probe back there. And you can kind of see it hanging down now. And now it just popped it back up. That's clever. That's really clever. So when it ran over to the side, or when it went up to the top, it popped down a little probe. And then it probed the bed for the leveling. And now it popped that probe back up by going over to the end and hitting the little button over there. This is what I'm talking about. Each one of them has this little mechanism, and it goes all the way to the top. It presses that down and locks it in, and this little probe right here comes out. See? Maybe? Looks like Chris disappeared there. But that's okay. So anyways, that probe right here popped out. Then when it's done, it ran over to the side where it homes, and it hits that button and it pops that probe back up. Now that is cool. That is super cool. So yes, it does not, it looks like it's heating up right now, just so you know. It does not have a purge block. If I can turn it this way, now that I just probably ruined the level of it. Right here, where it's sitting, is a little wipe area. So the nozzle will come over there, it'll wipe, and then come back out here, print, go back over there, wipe, and then come back out here and print. And when you're done, you'll have a little collection of stuff on the side over here, so it doesn't take space on your bed. And yeah, so we're heating, it looks like. The bed is at 20°C still. I don't think that started heating yet. But it looks like 200 on the hot end currently. Okay, there we go. So the bed just clicked. Let me show you the menu here. So the bed just clicked over to 50°C, so it'll start heating now. Kind of a crappy view. Sorry, guys. And ladies. There we go. So right and left 200°C. Bed is going to 50°C right now. And that's where we're at. So I'm going to let this thing print. It's up to 31°C. So I'm going to let this start printing. Let's see what the first layer looks like. And then I'm going to get going and get some other stuff I need to get done today done. Pop that back over. The G-Tech uses a purge block. Even at 60 millimeters could purge all of the printer out. Oh, geez. Nice. So what do you guys think? I mean, you've seen a laser, and you've seen some CNC. I have no idea what this would have been, but we stopped it earlier. I guess it's supposed to be like a dragon or something in the end, but it's definitely not a dragon right now. It is a bunch of weird carving. We're starting the 3D printer now. It came built, essentially. You put the heads on. It's important to read the manual. The manual is really nice. It's like a book. It's got a lot of pictures, but it's like it's really like a book for the manual. It has the default Z offsets, if you haven't seen that, in there, which is really cool. The single and the dual Z offsets that they found out for you, which is awesome. It was really easy to switch the tool heads on this thing. It's not automatic, obviously, but it's really cool to do it. We're going to find out how the printing works. I'm hoping it works good on this surface. They did, I don't think they included, I know in Chris's they included a really big glue stick. In mine, I don't see a glue stick unless they put it in one of these tool heads. No tool head. I mean, no glue stick. Hey, there's Chris. I wasn't paying attention. You disappeared.
That's what I do. Well, yeah, I had to fix the Wi-Fi by getting off of the Wi-Fi and getting wired.
Oh. I saw you froze. I was like, oh, he's gone. But mine, I'm looking. Mine didn't include a glue stick. You said yours did.
Yeah, I've been using that big glue stick until I switched to a different.
Sure, I didn't see a glue stick anywhere. What the heck?
Yeah, and I can tell I definitely used that glue stick because my bed still has that glue stick sheen to it.
Nope, it's not even listed on here.
Okay.
Cool. But
you don't have any glue sticks?
43, but I don't use glue sticks. No.
Okay.
Oh, if I was llama, I would use blue tape. He's a blue tape master.
Yeah, it may just stick if you get close enough. But hey, be careful because you'll melt that. You'll melt that bed if you're not careful.
We're still arguing over the very nice artwork here. I have a bunch of vision miners. Actually, it's right there.
Ooh, that's my favorite.
Vision miner is amazing.
Yeah, that's all I use now.
This is art. I'll sign it for you. I mean, if you want. Let's see. This right here. This is going to raise the price of this, though. But,
yeah, that's what I forgot to do when I met you last year was to get you to sign something.
Yeah.
When me and you both had like 1,000 subscribers.
Right. All right, here we go. It just raised the value of it by at least 6 cents. Yeah.
So what were we up to? So tripod, you're going to have to at least go up to 22 cents on that bid.
I should put, this should be my new profile picture. Just, it's going to be just a picture of this. And then when Blasto comes and picks up this JG Maker and makes like a cyber deck out of it, he can have this piece too. His cyber decks are awesome.
Oh yeah. I need one.
I want to. Man, I want to get this off.
What are you doing? Are you heating up there, Jim?
Yeah. 45 minutes later. We are at 49 out of 50 C on the bed.
Yeah, the bed does not heat up quickly.
It's been since I started, it's been 11 minutes and 13 seconds, 15 seconds now for the process to get from hitting start to now. Too much unmarried. Funny.
Well, what's interesting in that bed, and I'll go and tell people this, the bed is actually a solid piece of what I assume is aluminum. I haven't actually tried to magnetize to it or anything. Let's see. Is it aluminum? No, it's steel. Okay. So the bed is actually a flat piece of steel, and they have actually put a heater sticker
right
underneath that piece of steel. So it's not actually a embedded heating PCB like what we've got on a lot of other printers. This one's actually just a flat piece of steel with a heating array on the bottom of it.
Nice. Well, I wouldn't say nice, but awesome.
Nah, not the best solution. I kind of complained about it in my review.
€5. Gordon says €5 be okay.
Oh, that means you're going to be sending it to the EU, which is probably not okay.
Yeah. Here we go. We're doing something. It's not doing anything currently, probably because I don't have it purged. Oh, it did purge though. I see the blue over there.
Why did they change the build surface? They changed what they printed on the build surface. Very strange.
But I don't see anything yet. It's not. It's definitely not printing.
Did you push filament out?
I feel it going.
As long as you're not carving a hole in your bed, you're doing all right.
There's 2 sheets.
Problem solved.
You know what? This one might not have been all the way in. Oops. Let's see. Still not doing anything.
It's hard to blame the printer on you not inserting the filament correctly.
This is true. It's pushed in as far as it goes. It's pulling it as we speak.
It just hadn't gotten to the nozzle.
It's just not going through the nozzle, yes. So it's going somewhere.
Well, that'll be fun later.
Yeah. I wonder if this is clogged already.
Not if it's still pushing it through.
It's not. So it's not, let's see. You can see. No, you can't see. Not doing nothing. Can't really see because this camera sucks. But nothing.
But what I'm saying is the extruder still pulling filament through?
It is. It's trying.
Is it clicking?
Nope.
Well, then it's going somewhere.
That's what I'm saying. It's supposed to be going somewhere. All right, hang on. Let's stop this. It purged. What's interesting is it did purge some out of one of the sides. But the other side is the yellow that is pulling. It's not doing anything, and it's still pulling it too. Well, pulling it's a loose term. Now, now I hit the cancel button like a minute ago.
It's not sure it wants to do that.
Right? There we go. All right. Yeah. It's yelling at me. All right, utilities, filament, load filament, load 1. All right, we should be at temp, right? So we're pretty close to it. So I'm trying to do a, let's see if it does anything here. What time we got? 1:17. Yeah, I got to get going pretty quick here. I don't know if you can see anything because I can't. So
what are you trying to purge? The yellow or the blue?
I don't think it's doing anything yet. It's just heating.
Okay.
I said load filament 1. So this is the menu I have. Oh, the Joes are figuring out new stuff, right?
That's why we do this.
Basic. Not a lot on this menu, right? It looks like we're at 184 out of 200. There we go.
I always loved how it had 2 temperatures here, one for the left and one for the right, even though they go to the same nozzle.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Way to confuse people.
Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? Let's see if it purges. It's very much my fault. It's very much my fault if I didn't push the filament all the way through.
So you're also streaming to Facebook, right?
Yeah. Not for much longer.
How many people we got watching, Jim?
I think I said that a half hour ago. Only 60 now. We have half the people that were watching earlier now.
Jim, you scared them all off when you were carving.
Well, they all wanted to see me fail on the carve, and then they all left.
Oh, okay. Mission accomplished.
Right filament load. It is pulling. It's pulling the yellow as I speak, the one that was being stuck. So it's going currently. It's yanking it in. I don't see anything coming out of that bottom there. Do you?
No, I don't see anything coming out from here.
I mean, I could probably do this and give you a maybe. That didn't help either. I thought, oh yeah, I'll give it a better view. Nope. It says press button to stop, filament load, finish. Well, it didn't come through. Let's try that again, right? Load filament. Yeah, you know what that was interesting. All right, so it's pulling more through now.
There it goes. We got blue coming out.
You know what? The right side.
Oh, there's yellow. There we go.
The right side just pulled itself out.
Okay.
And now the yellow started flowing.
That's the way it's supposed to work. They've got a built-in, pull out one, push in the other.
It's always good to pull out one before you push in the other.
Yeah, that's true, particularly when you're talking about filament.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on now. Now we're cooking with gas. Now we should probably load the blue, right? Just to make sure that goes through too.
No, you know what? If it backed out the blue for you, then I would probably go ahead and just leave it, because the blue should be prepped wherever it pulled it out to.
We're going to find out. The blue doesn't even look like it's pushed down in right now, currently.
Well, it's got a pretty big retraction on it, I think.
Apparently, it's just going to unload the whole spool. Let's do load. I'm going to go to filament 2 just so we can prove that it is working. So it just retracted the yellow.
Awesome.
And now it is currently pulling the blue back in.
You know, I mean, one of the reasons I was impressed with this printer is because I tried to do this myself with a combination of G-code and firmware through Marlin on a printer that I was working on, and it's difficult to get it to work right.
Right.
Because there's no detection. You know, there's no way to tell whether the filament's 3 centimeters from the print head or whether it's all the way pulled out.
Right. And in this case, there we go. I was gonna say, in this case, I didn't even see blue in the tube.
Yeah.
So I definitely wasn't even close to near the hot end.
Well, there we go.
Hey,
It's turning blue again.
Nice. I think the G-Tech doesn't retract. That could be the issue. Maybe.
Yeah.
Hey, we have like 6 people still watching. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. I really do appreciate you hanging out with me in the last while. This is the longest live stream I've done in a long time.
What are we up to? Ooh, almost 3.5 hours.
Yeah. All right. Now let's print from SD. Let's choose the dual 3D model. 10 minutes later, it'll print for it. No, this way.
You're all set.
I'm hoping that I'm really hoping now that this goes much faster because it's already heated up.
Yeah, and I say the their filament wipe system over there works really, really good.
Well, I thought it was really cool the system they came out to level, where it pops a little pin down.
Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about was the pin laser. Yeah.
All right. Today would be awesome. That was really fast. It already dropped to under like 150 in that little bit of time before I clicked 2 buttons. So this might be a while.
No, the head's not too bad. The bed's the problem.
Yeah. Well, that's at 39 currently.
We'll go to the point though, my bed is still stuck pretty well underneath the bottom, so I'm not having any issues there.
Hey, we're at 200 on almost at 200 on the right and the left, which means the single one. Send it to Florida. I like it. I see what you're saying. Interesting way they did that. So if you like this, don't forget me thumbs up there. Hopefully you did like it. If you saw the beginning, we did the unboxing, the setup a little bit. There wasn't much to do. The laser, I like the little light they have here. That's really cool. And that's actually a built-in light, which is cool.
It is nice.
The filament did come with it. There's 2, red and a blue. It doesn't. There's no name on it or anything. It's just a filament. The PLA. That's all it says. So the hot ends are officially up to temp, and just waiting for the bed to kick on, and it hasn't yet. It still says the hot ends. Okay, are we going to print today or what?
Hey, Jim, you got a question. Would this be okay for PETG or ASA?
Probably not.
I would say as long as you kept it under 245 or so, 240.
Right. Well, I think they aim this machine mostly for PLA, right?
Yeah. The machine is definitely marketed for PLA. So if you put something else in it, it's on you. And the other reason it probably wouldn't work very well is the hot end and the part cooling is integrated with one fan. So that's why
you wouldn't want to cool your PETG.
No.
PETG is cool, but you don't want to cool it while it's printing.
This is correct.
Illinois is closer. I like it. Tripod. Hey, I don't know if I'll be back on before Monday, but check out Hot Mix on Monday. We're gonna have some fun with that. First one of the year. We're gonna celebrate the achievements of the channel, and we may or may not have 5 resin printers to give away on Monday. But I'll announce that soon. Besides the fact that I just told you all out.
And I have to tell you, Jim, Hot Makes is the best weekly 3D printing show on the internet.
Thank you.
Definitely.
We have fun. Just wait. We have a lot of fun stuff planned coming up. But I appreciate that. It's fun. We've been I mean, man, I've done a lot of episodes, but with Pooch and Hot Makes February-ish. I think right around February is when we started the actual Hot Makes show. I did community showcase before that. And have a lot of fun with that. But like I said, this Monday and today sometime I'll be posting some teasers. But Rogue, I'll double check, but I think it's going to be U.S. only. The reason I say that is because it's shipping from a U.S. company, and I'll double check though. But they sponsored some stuff, and we're going to do 5 Creality LD002R printers and 5 liters of resin as a starter kit. It's going to be awesome.
I've got one of those sitting behind me, Jim.
Yeah, mine is right there.
There you go. I've got an H also. Do you have an H?
I don't. I better get one. You get all the good stuff.
Yeah, and then it sits on my floor until I get around to reviewing it.
Yeah, I didn't ask for any of the Max versions, or I ordered I did follow. I backed the print mill though. I didn't
See,
a free one, but I did back it.
That's a printer I still don't have a use for, unfortunately.
3D Resin Solutions. That's who's doing the sponsoring of the Hot Makes on Monday and giving us so much fun stuff. 6:00 p.m. Monday at Central Time. They also gave me this right here.
We can't see that, Jim. It's behind your microphone.
This is a 2-gallon.
Holy crap!
2 gallons of resin.
I hope you print a lot with resin, because that's a lot.
I have some fun stuff coming. And it's leveling currently. And don't forget, well, you probably don't know this, but over here there's a Peopoly Phenom that takes just about 2 liters every time you fill it. So
I know way too much about that Peopoly Phenom.
Yeah, that Peopoly Phenom is a piece of. I traded for it, and it's sad. It was I should have done better. But the nice thing about it is that Peopoly is sending me a whole bunch of parts and boards for it, and they are shipped. I'm just waiting for them to get here. So I put a new LCD in it and blew the buck converter, and then I believe that blew the board for the video. And yeah, it's a mess. That thing's a mess.
I don't think you got the good end of that trade.
I knew. Don't trade just because you have a bunch of printers. And if you do trade, check out the crap you're trading for, because this guy had it all piled nice, stacked in there, and all the foam and all that crap. And I didn't open it, and I should have. And then when I did open it, it was a disaster. It was a complete disaster. 6:00 Wisconsin time. That's right. The stream will be up tonight to remind everybody. I don't know how I think it should go on the stream on the channel pretty quick. So what we're waiting for now is the bed. It's 42 out of 50 C, so we should be going pretty quick. It just leveled itself. I do see filament in the hot end this time. 130. Oh my gosh. Oh, thanks.
She's going to come looking for you, Jim.
Nah, she's good. I'm supposed to be working today, so really I'm not really here, but I'm here. There you go, Chris. Thanks to you guys, guys like you and Chris, I'm now able to print almost anything I want. This hobby has made lockdown bearable. Thanks, guys.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm glad you had excellent experience now.
Yes. Shane, I got some more of that coming. Comment's going to wear his best party tie. Did you get any fun stuff for Christmas, Chris?
Not as gifts, just as packages showing up from cool companies that want me to review stuff. I think I just got the biggest Ender 5 Plus upgrade I've ever seen just showed up today. And I'm looking forward to doing that one. It's a real doozy of an upgrade. I don't want to say too much since I just got it, because that means that it'll be a couple of weeks before anyone sees anything on it.
Nice. I'll have to ask you offline.
Absolutely.
I would love to check it out, but unfortunately, my Ender 5 Plus was one of the ones I traded for the Phenom.
Oh, that's painful.
You know what?
I've got two of them now. I bought me a second one.
It's very painful because I really did love that printer.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm building, where is that thing hiding? It's down here. I'm building the Ender 3 original with that huge upgrade kit.
Right.
So I'm building the, it's a monster. And I was like, you know what? This thing is bigger than the Ender 5 Plus in the end. It's going to be, what, 500 by 500 or something like that. And I'm like, all right, I need space. Yeah, so I got the bad end of that stick.
I'm looking forward to seeing what the CR6 Max is going to do, because that's also bigger.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll be my first moving bed slinger that's that big.
Right.
I know a lot of people a lot of people have really good results with the CR10.
Yep.
But I've never owned a CR10, so this will be interesting.
If I could get the print off this bed behind me, yeah, I would show you the CR10 V3 what it did. So so this thing is still trying to heat up. It's at 49 of 50 here.
Oh, and the CR what is it? I got that Ender 3 Max, which is coming Saturday. That'll be interesting. I'm a little concerned about that one because they only did one Z motor, and I'm really confused as to why they did that.
Yeah, that's silly.
I mean, for the price, they should have been able to do two.
What is the price on that?
I think I looked at it last night. It's like $329.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's not a bad price, but who did it? I saw a review not too long ago I watched, and they were talking about how
printing.
Nice. I saw a review from someone that said basically you could buy the expansion kit, probably similar to the one you're talking about, for the Ender 3, and it was cheaper though than buying the Ender 3 Max.
Yeah,
but you don't have to do the work, and that's a pretty involved upgrade.
Right. Uh-oh. We have a frozen camera. No!
Turn it off, turn it back on.
Right. Unplug it, plug it back in.
Yeah.
Sad face.
What are you using to swap your cameras using StreamYard?
I'm in Streamlabs OBS. So I was using, I bought the app for this iPad for the Stream Deck.
Uh-huh.
And it allows me to do a lot of fun stuff, and it's cheap to try to. I didn't want to buy a Stream Deck; they're expensive unless I was going to use it. Like I talked about earlier, buy the cheapest tool you can. Make sure you're going to use it, then buy the good one.
Uh-huh.
And my iPad died, but yeah, I'm running Streamlabs OBS. Recently, finally installed a virtual driver, so you can run the virtual driver as your camera in StreamYard.
Oh, I see. I didn't know they had that. That's awesome.
They didn't forever. Only regular OBS had it.
Okay, I'm going to have to look into that, because that's what's kept me from using them in conjunction with one another, is I needed multi-cameras.
What machine is going to be 500 by 500? The giant one I'm working on.
Is that an Ender 3 upgrade kit?
Yeah. Okay. Is it 500? But now I'm questioning. Now Blasto makes me question myself.
That would not fit my table.
It's the Ender Extender kit. I lied. It's a 400. Oh, wait. Hang on. It's going to be 400 by 500. That's what it'll be. My fault. So,
okay. Not quite as ginormous, but the The Ender is the CR. Man, too many model numbers. The CR6 Max is 400 by 400 by 400, I believe.
Nice. Yeah, the Ender extender kit for the Ender 3 Pro is 400 by 500. That's
okay.
But you can get, there's a new version for the V2. Let's see, I think it's out now. Ender V2 kit. So you can get the Ender Extender V2 kit, which is currently sold out as well.
Those guys are doing good business. Good for them.
Make the V2, right, 400 by 400 by 500 as well. So,
right.
I mean, that's a monster size. That's huge. Okay. Well, it is printing.
And we're going to have to take your word for that.
Been here for a long time, almost 4 hours, just for the heck of it. I'm going to unplug and plug in this camera so maybe I can show you this one more time.
So we just lost Jim because apparently that was his microphone. And now we don't have sound from Jim. So he may have unplugged the wrong thing.
I probably did. Let me double check.
He unplugged his USB microphone instead of his USB camera.
I didn't.
Your USB on your computer just decided to reboot.
It's something. It did something. Hey!
There we go. That's still frozen.
Well,
go into OBS and swap it because it may have been. It may be confused inside OBS.
I see that. Well, too bad.
We're all just. He'll post the picture later.
That's right. So
I see it now. We have yellow on the bed. I see it from here.
Yeah, it's printing a raft. We're gonna go floating on the river.
I like a good raft.
All right, guys. I tell you what, it is almost 4 hours in. My wife chatted me a little while ago about lunch, and I didn't eat. And then she also said my desk did show up. It's sitting out by the front door. So at least the frame part of my desk. So hopefully by the end of this weekend, next time I see you guys, probably Monday, unless I do a random live stream Sunday, but probably Monday. We'll have a new desk.
Thanks. Is that for in here?
Out there. What was that?
Is that for in this room?
Yeah. So I'm going to get rid of, this is actually a folding table that I put up on risers today.
Okay.
But I ordered an electric sit stand frame.
Ah, very nice.
And I'm going to build a tabletop or, a bench top for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I can sit and do regular streams, and I can raise it and do these kind of streams, and then it can all be very functional. Silent Jim, what? Frozen camera. Hope not. So long, a camera died.
Thanks, Dan. Thanks for dropping by. Jim,
yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Is the most reasonable way to upgrade an Ender 5 to an Ender 5 Plus just to buy an Ender 5 Plus? Yes.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah. The number of parts that are different between the two machines, particularly the dual Zs, definitely not worth trying to do.
That's right. All right, guys. I tell you what, Chris, I'm going to get going. Everybody else, I'm going to get going. Thank you guys so much for being here. It's almost been 4 hours. We have a print going. I will make sure when this is done, it gets on the social medias. So stay tuned. Check out the Edge of Tech on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all the fun stuff. Everybody out there have a very happy New Year. I think we're just low key today and tomorrow, and then Saturday I have a wedding to do. So there's that. But hopefully I can catch your live stream on my phone with an earpiece during the wedding.
That sounds probably more fun than the wedding, unless they have good food. Make sure you get good food.
Yeah, well, I'm DJing it, and it is my uncle's daughter. So that would be what, my
cousin?
Technically my cousin. Yeah. We'll call it my cousin. And so yeah, it'll be a lot of fun that way, and we'll have a good time. But I'll probably try to listen in my headset.
Cool.
Why not? But thank you guys so much for being here. Happy New Year, everybody! Check out the toy DIY printer. It's so far pretty good. I mean, the CNC, it's my fault. Unless this was really going to be a picture in the end, it probably might have been. But in this case, if you want a special autographed abstract art acrylic, it's there. But the laser did really good, and printing is not bad so far. We'll see when this is done. But thank you guys so much. Chris, if you want to hang out just for a second, I'll be right back with you. Okay. Otherwise, everybody else, Happy New Year. Have a great day. We'll see you guys soon. Don't forget to check out Hot Mix on Monday. Spoiler alert, we're giving away five resin printers and 5 liters of resin to go along with them. So check out Hot Mix Monday. It's time for lunch. You guys have a great one. Later, everybody.
See you, everyone. Thanks for having me on, Jim.
Hang on. There we go. Now you can say goodbye. I didn't realize I was singled out here that whole time.
Hey, it's your stream, man. I'm just here for colorful commentary.
I like it.
Thanks, guys. It was nice. It's nice to be on. So you guys all have a good New Year.
Have a good one, everybody. Later. Oh, let's see. End.